Knuckle Fighting Championship is bringing you mayhem in March. March 14th, we put bones to domes in Newcastle. It's Mick Terrell versus Ghost McFarlane for the UK heavyweight title. On March 20th, bare knuckle chaos touches down in Hollywood, Florida for King Kai Stewart's next world title defense against Spain's Nico the Iron Gaffey. Then, on March 28th, heavyweights collide. The undefeated Parker Porter versus the fearless Hayes the Hooligan Wilson. Get info on how to watch at BKFC.com. We are all the way live from Satellite 5. I can't hear myself. Can they hear me? Because I can't hear myself. I don't know. 1 minute. So this is like, I don't know if I'm talking to you or not. All right, we're good?
Just fine.
I hear you just fine.
All right, sweet. All right, I can
You
hear the bed.
can't
I might
bed too high for you?
No, I'm used to hearing myself louder in my ear. It's fine. It is the Bare Knuckle Show. We're still trying to figure out this new studio. These levels are crazy. Can I have a little more juice in the mics or in my headphones or something?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
There you go. All right, that's I can hear myself now. It's better. All right, let's try again. Let's try again.
We're
Here we go.
live, Satellite 5. Here we go.
You could be me. You could do it for me.
I should just open the show.
Nobody would know. Although, go open it. Go.
Give me your note. Okay, ready?
Don't screw up.
Live from. Oh wait, hang on.
I'll just do it. You're gonna read stupid shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bare Knuckle Show with Brian Soscia. Glad you're all here with us today. Another Tuesday, 12:05, and we are got a jam-packed show today. Chris Lidle coming on. Fuck.
See, just stop. I'll finish it.
Yes, go ahead.
Because I knew what you're gonna do. That's why I stopped you. I was doing the kung fu thing with my mouth. Chris Lidle's going to be stopping by for the first time in a while, man. We haven't talked to Chris Lights Out Lidle. He's going to be here to talk about tryouts with us that are coming up. He's going to talk about so much more. It's always fun with Chris Lights Out Lidle. There he is, dressed up like Sean Wheelock. He's trying to be Sean Wheelock there. Game, set, match. All right, Chris Lidle will be here. And speaking of Lidle, also some fans have been hitting us up. We talked about it last week, complaining about the rankings. They don't like them. We've heard this song and dance forever, so we decided to let you fix them. And today we're going to debut the official Bare Knuckle Show, the official unofficial rankings. We'll do the top 10 pound-for-pound list as voted on by, we'll get into that later, but it's media across the nation, the world, everywhere. And then we also have some other people involved. Mr. Chris Lidle will speak on that as well. We're also going to announce the co-main event and a main event for another show coming up as soon as the ink's dry. And then we'll get immediate reaction from one of those people in those fights. So much stuff coming up. I'm excited you're all here with us. We got a new coffee machine, which really upsets me because I forgot to pour my new coffee. How is the new coffee, guys?
Fantastic. We are juiced up back here.
I know. I said Evan was drum. Evan was like this before the show. I was listening.
There it is.
And I'm like, what are you doing, Evan? He's like, coffee.
There it is.
There it is. We've been waiting. How many years?
No table, but maybe next week.
We're getting there. How many years have we been asking
Since
for coffee?
I mean, I've been here, 8 years now? So.
And we've said it all the time.
Since BKFC 1.
And what did it take, Evan, for us to get a coffee machine? Who got it?
I had to go buy it.
That's right. And Brandon brought some half and half in because I'm no help. I forgot. I brought my Wawa in, but I'm going to taste that later. How is the coffee?
It's fine.
All right.
It's free.
Top it off. Let's
Can't
go.
beat it.
Yeah, but as soon as I ask Evan or you to give me coffee, you're going to act like, oh, no, I don't do that for
Get
another
your own
man.
coffee.
See, I knew you wouldn't. So I'll drink
I
my
would never
lukewarm.
serve another
I know you too well. I knew you would say that. All right, so let's see what we have today. What else, guys? Well, this is horrible. I don't know where you're watching from. We appreciate wherever you're at, but the snow is back. The snow is back in our region. We got hit with it yesterday. Snow for you guys. Snow day yesterday. What did it look like? Did you shovel? Did you snow blow? I know you
Yeah, I
like
shoveled, man. It killed me.
I thought you were a blow guy. No?
No.
Shovel. It does hurt your back.
Too pricey for me. No, I kept trying to buy one. I kept trying to buy a blower.
Did you?
And,
How much did the blower
the
cost?
market is too steep.
You
You
probably-
can't even buy them right now, even if you want to.
If you go to Kensington, you probably get it pretty cheap.
Yeah, you get a cheap blower.
Anyway.
But like literally Home Depot everywhere is sold out. I was on Marketplace trying to get some. Nothing.
There we go. Well, I mean, did you ever find your rock salt? You were looking for that in Jersey. You couldn't find it.
I did get the salt.
Good.
I had to buy that here.
Good. Well, that's congratulations on getting through the storm yesterday. I did too. My back hurts. It's fun.
Well,
Snow, yay or nay for you?
Love the snow.
I love it. I just hate it as I get older and have to shovel. For the kids, it makes me happy. Give me 2 a year and I'm done. I'm through with it. I don't need more than that. Yay or nay? Brandon, scream it. Yay or nay for the snow?
Brandon's fixing camera.
I don't care. You can scream it. Yay or nay?
For what?
Snow.
What about it?
Do you like
You
it?
like it or not? Yay or nay?
I love snow.
Lord in heaven. Hey, Brandon, yay or nay for snow? Yay or nay? Well, what do you mean, yay or nay? Do you like it or not?
Turn your brain on.
I fucking love it.
He loves it.
All he's trying to do is straighten the camera out. Poor Brandon. There he comes.
Yeah, we had all this time to fix it.
That's because I move around. I'm a lunatic. So
Now it looks even worse.
let's talk about. All right, we got to move. We have a time. We're gonna get behind here.
Look at him. Look at what he's trying to do.
Yes, Network's gonna love us, huh? Dude, I'm looking at the camera. It looks crooked. You got to move it this. It's like drink V8, keep your diet straight. Back in the day, you're still crooked. Now you're straight. Now you're straight, and that's hard for you to be straight, but you're straight. Good. Is he straight, Evan? I can't tell.
Hold on. Whoa.
Get out of here, dude. I'm trying to do a show.
Whoa.
I'm trying to look.
He lost it. He finally snapped.
He gets all those people juicing him up, saying I'm being mean to him. You see, and he comes in here tough.
All right. I'm adjusting
somebody did a
it now.
TRT shot or something today. Something's going on. I don't know.
I think that's good enough. I think
right.
we'll get through
I
it.
don't even care. My hat's crooked. I know that. I mean, this drives me nuts too. I'm gonna fix my hats as we're fixing camera angles. Everything's backwards though. It drives me nuts. All right, there goes my headphones. Listen, here's the deal. We have a great show in store for you today. We're talking about the snow. Hey, let us know if you like it or not. I mean, I'm just over it at this point. I mean, I like it for my kids, but that's about it. Also, speaking of snow, yay, I'll give you a yay. Yay to the Winter Olympics. As you see, Vaughn Design Team behind me, they set this up. What a game the other day. The hockey team, America, first time since, 1980? It was incredible, great moment. Dude got his tooth knocked out, and then he won the game with the freaking winning goal. It was awesome. Great time to be American. Kevin Smith, who's a Canadian that works for us, was saying that the graphic is hurting him. It's hurting him on the insides. He already texted me. Were you guys paying attention to the Winter Olympics?
No, but I watched the hockey. I never watched hockey, and I watched it. It
was good, though,
pretty
right?
awesome, yeah.
I love the Olympics. I look forward to them, and I try to kind of keep up when I can. One of the things that got sent in was interesting to me. Last week, if you remember, we showed that horrible thing that you wanted to show, the toilet here at the studio.
Yeah, I wanted to show it.
The new, yeah. I mean, then,
You were begging for the toilet shot.
I want people
all
to see.
morning.
I want people.
FYI for the people, we were all against it, but Soscia was dead set.
Well,
we
so-
had to see this toilet.
Because it's disgusting, and I have to put somebody on blast. I'm not quite sure who it is, but I kind of know who it is. To make it disgusting like that, to not flush the toilet and then leave the crust, the white crust on the seat.
Call him out.
And we'll wait to make sure we're sure who it is. I'm going to put a camera right before the bathroom, not in the bathroom. I'm not quite sure, but I have an idea. So the point is, you guys didn't want me to put that on there. I understand. But here, look at this. We got an email about it. You want to read the email? Let's see what it says. It says that, where is it? Here it is. Darren, his name is Darren. Darren sent this in. He said, I saw your complaints about the strange, crusty white stuff on the toilet seat in the company lavatory. He called it a lavatory.
The lavatory.
He must be 90 years old.
Lavatory.
My fourth grade teacher called it a lavatory. Let's see. Looks like someone was pebbling.
Pebbling.
When I saw this guy preparing the curling ice, it was right after watching your show. I'm thinking my head is becoming demented like you guys, but this made me laugh out loud. This looks like the guy that was probably in your bathroom. He's pebbling. That's what they call it in curling. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I love the fact the guy watched the show, and then the first thing he thought of when he saw that line was our bathroom. The white stuff on the seat.
That guy is locked in. I love it.
He's spreading this stuff for curling. Look at this guy's moonwalking. First of all, great clip. Second of all, I love that, like I said, you somehow connected our show with the Olympics, our dumb show. Thank you for that, Darren. So, see, it was good. It stirred somebody up to send something in. And then other than that, I think we got to get through our trivia. You know the trivia, we do it every week with Julio and Andrew. They send stuff in every week, and we try to guess. I usually have no clue. This week is no different. Let's try to get it right. Make sure you play in the comments.
Studies have showed that bare knuckle fighting is safer for long-term brain health compared to MMA and gloved boxing. But the counterpart is laceration. Knuckles become knives, and brutal cuts are very common in BKFC. So today's question is this: which fighter received the most amount of stitches after a single bout?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
All right. This is not an easy one, I don't think, because of all the stitches we see in this sport. I don't have any clue. I'm trying to think of bloody fights that we've had over
What
the
comes to
years.
mind is, and it's probably not right, but what comes to mind is Jason Knight.
Oh, I could see that. That's Yeah, that was.
But I don't know. That's just what popped in my head.
Jason Knight, that's what Camacho is saying in the chat, too. Let's see. Let us know in the chat who you think it is. The most stitches ever in a BKFC fight, in a bare knuckle fighting championship fight. Evan, do you have any thought on this? Because I don't know.
I think I remember there being an article out about Jason Knight and how many stitches he got.
Okay.
I was there. I was up in the ring, inches from his face, and he was pretty gnarly. So I'm going to...
Do you remember, though, that I'm thinking the first thing comes to my head? That might be right. No, that didn't come to my head first, but do you remember the fight?
But some of those UK guys that had fucking brutal fights.
That's not even what I'm thinking. I was thinking Mississippi, I think. Where was the fight with Leonard Garcia and Joe Elmore where the ring looked like a slip and slide?
That was Mississippi, yeah.
I don't know how bad the cuts were, but there's a lot of blood in that fight. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. A lot of people saying Knight in the cut man, LOL, just kidding. Here we go. They're all Harrison Stevenson, Romeo Figueroa, Nash or Mike Richmond, Little Ben is saying. Mr. Shaggy saying Julian Lane.
I think it's got gun to my head. I'm going Jason Knight.
Red Rims is saying Jason Knight or Harris Stevenson. Let's see. Alvarado, Danny Christie, Billboard Nerds is saying. Chris Lytle's in the chat waiting to come on. Nash almost lost the whole eyebrow. All right,
that one.
Let's see. I don't even know. Let's see. I go with Jason Knight with you guys.
So this one kind of a deep cut, pun intended, but it's Mike the Marine Richmond in a losing effort against Josh Dyer for the light heavyweight title. According to Mike Richmond himself, as well as BKFC's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Don Muzzy, the Marine got a record-breaking 81 stitches after his fight at BKFC 74's main event. A contender for 2025's Fight of the Year, Richmond refused to back down for 4 grueling rounds. The bloody clash for all the marbles in the light heavyweight division delivered an instant classic in Salt Lake City. Richmond showed his incredible will, but on the 1-minute mark of the 4th round, referee Andy Glenn stopped the action for medical attention, and the fight was stopped due to a doctor's stoppage. Dyer was crowned the new light heavyweight champion in a historical bloodbath. Richmond showed his die-hard attitude and bounced back at Knucklemania 6 in a majority decision win over the always tough veteran Joe Hitman Elmore.
There you go. That
81 stitches?
I don't know where they get this info, but they do look it up. They're statisticians. Is that the word?
I was thinking about that cut.
I mean, look at the whole
but
thing.
I thought Jason Knight had more. He just had cuts all over his face.
I remember that too. So, I mean, I don't know if this is going to come into question. I don't know if Julio's in the chat and can tell us more, but that's what they got. Like I said, I like to have fun with these like you do, so I try not to preview them ahead of time, but I take what they say as usually right, correct, because both of them are huge fans. I know that because they send me emails all the time. Let's see. I know that somebody, Billboard Nerd said, I know that Christie had like 60 or 70, but 81, wow. Let's see. All right. There you go. Thank you for the trivia. I'm upset. Maybe I kind of hope he's wrong so we could be right.
Yeah.
Guy's outsmarting us over here. All right, let's get into the mailbag, the mail call, whatever we call it today.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
All right, as I take a sip of my lukewarm coffee. The next thing we have for mail call. This is actually the first thing. It's great. This came in the mailbag from a guy, Lil Davy. Lil Davy says he built the toughest snowman in all the land. That's what he wrote me. I built the toughest snowman. Oh, it's a BKFC snowman. I like that. Bare knuckle snowman. That's cool. Lil Davy has the toughest snowman in all the land. Did he send anything else in? Oh, there he is. David Feldman. He went outside in the snow and he built himself a bare knuckle snowman. What's in the mouth? Are they quarters? Is he putting money in a snowman? Zoom in. Are they what's he making for the mouth? I think they're his glasses. You can't zoom in on that?
I can.
Jason Knight only received 12 stitches.
Yeah, but it was gnarly looking. Just zoom in on that one, yeah, if you can. It's not that big of a deal. I'm trying to figure what he made of the mouth of the snowman. What is that made of? All right, don't worry about it. Let's move on. There we go. What are they? Are they quarters? I mean, I could use them. I'll go over his house and take the, what, 1, 2, 3.
It looks like buttons.
Buttons.
Maybe.
And a little carrot. Looks like he took a bite out of the carrot. Oh, maybe if Dave comes on later, we'll talk to him about his snowman, find out more about that. Dave out there building snowmen yesterday, having a great time. When he's not outside frolicking and enjoying the snow, apparently he's saving lives, President David Feldman. This is from our boy Russ. He said, Dave saved my life. Here's some fan art. Let's look.
Let's look.
Dave saved my life. There we go. So Russ made this. What's that, Dave's? Is that an AI of Dave's face?
That is not Dave.
Is that supposed to be Dave? I'm not laughing at the fact he saved your life, Russ. We love you.
Yeah, that's great, but...
Never give up. Oh, okay. And then it looks like he's got BKFC in his brain. Is that supposed to be Dave walking?
Who's on the poster there in his brain?
What do we...
You see that?
I can't zoom in. Can you zoom in? I can't see it. Now, the other thing is, I mean, look, again, Russ, I'm all for you, man. You're the man. I love you. I love what you bring to the company. Who is that?
That looks like Sorrow. That kind of looks like Chris Sorrow on the right.
I can't... But it's AI, right? So you don't know. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I mean, let's analyze this. What does this fan art mean? Never give up. David Feldman Sr. It's a quote. What is this? I know Russ had a battle with cancer. The BKFC kind of helped him through, kept him positive. He loves the fighters. He loves us. But as far as this, what do you think he put in AI for this? Like, what do you tell AI to make something like this? Make me David. Is that David Feldman? I can't tell. Zoom in a little more. Who would that be?
No, that nose is too straight.
I love it. Anyway, Russ, thanks for sending that in. We appreciate it.
Somebody said Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, is that somebody said? Oh, I see it now. Red Rims is saying that. That's Feldman 2.0. The idea behind the picture is awesome, Mr. Shaggy's saying.
Well, look at that. The guy in the there.
What hat is he wearing?
Is that supposed to be Dave too? Right there.
I don't know who that
but
is.
with a
That
beard?
looks like Roman Reigns.
There's a beard on him.
That might be Roman Reigns in there.
That looks like Stallone. Does that look like Sylvester Stallone?
What?
Come on, you don't see that?
That looks like Bobo.
Yeah, it does.
Right, that looks like Sorrow.
I see that looks like kind of like Roman Reigns there, the guy on the right. Anyway, good job, Russ. Again, Russ, we appreciate you sending it in. He said, you guys are killing me. He's upset. No, he's not upset. He's having fun time that we're joking around about it. But hey, we're glad he could frolic in the snow and then save your life all on the same day. It's a wonderful thing. That's what our president does. Top-notch guy. All right, getting some more reports sent in about Jessica, the Black Widow Borga. Apparently, we've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. She's still in first place with 2 days left. Let's check the link. Make sure she's still in first. Show you where you can vote. They're currently in first. How long's left? 2 days, right? But wasn't it
2 days, 9 hours, 36 minutes?
I feel like it was 2. I feel like it was 2 days last week. I guess not.
It's been going on a while.
Yeah, it's wrapping up now.
Where's Ron at in the rankings?
I think Ron's is done. This is for the females.
Did Ron win?
No, I don't think so. I think he got up there, but we've been really jumping on top of Jessica the Black Widow Borga here to get her to. Not, I hear you guys laughing. We've been getting behind. We've been supporting.
What?
I'm trying to find a way to say nice, but you clowns laughing.
We're
at me.
not laughing.
You're
Say-
smiling
spit
at
it
me.
out.
Because you're smiling at me. I see you. I'm trying to say we are in support of Jessica the Black Widow Borga, and currently at number 1. We've been channeling this, challenging you guys to get involved. I think the first one's free, then you can pay some extra money. So all of your sponsors, Jessica, as we've been saying, or even better yet, your simps. Isn't that what you guys call them, simps? All your simps, get them to donate, man. Tell them, say, I'll blow you a kiss if you can donate 20 votes. That's what I would do. Nobody wants a kiss from me, though. Good luck to Jessica the Black Widow Borga. We'll keep you updated, trying to get her on the cover of Men's Health. Well, not Men's Health, but it's Men's Health and Fitness division. That is called Hers. Kenny sent an email in. Kenny said, I feel like you guys on the show would play this prank on each other if you're on the road. Let's see what prank he means, see if we would do it.
What is this one?
Kenny? Did I miss one?
Kenny. Oh, this guy. I was curious about this video. Why you sent this to me.
Not me. Got it from Kenny. The guy's peeing and pushed him over. He can't get up.
He's still going, probably. He can't stop.
Might as well just finish.
Yeah, at that point, Leslie gonna let you watch. They get him right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Timber. You know, I don't know. That's something stupid we'd probably
We
do
did
to
that
each
to
other.
a kid one. I remember.
Yeah?
We were playing hockey and he was pissing on the boards and somebody went and kicked him and he pissed all over himself.
One time years ago when I was still wrestling, we were on the road and I had to go to the bathroom so bad, man. I was at this training seminar and, I'm not going to lie. Ate something that Negri had the runs, had to drive home from Lowell, Massachusetts. Ugh. Yeah, it sucked.
Jack in the Box?
So no, it wasn't that. Not back then. I took the toilet paper from the hotel with me just in case. Mm-hmm. And you never know. It was bad. And we got to a rest stop, and I had to go so bad, and they pulled over, and I ran up to the door to go. When you know you're close, it gets worse. And the door was locked. Oh, God. It was. I thought I was going to dump in my pants. I literally went out to the middle of a field, and I squatted and just went. And as I'm doing this, the 2 wrestling cars that I'm there with, they pull up, put their high beams on. Just, I'm in the middle of a field. You can't stop. It was terrible, man.
That's horrible.
It was horrible.
At your lowest point.
Yeah. It's pretty funny now. All right. Let's see what else we have going on. Ryan B. So I met Ryan B at the Knucklemania 6 pre-fight presser. All the chaos that happened there. Wonderful guy. He printed out photos to get people to sign. He's a huge BKFC fan. He's been to like every single one in Philly. He's coming to Fight Club. He's very excited about that. But he did a setup by his desk. He said, "This is my setup after the most recent Knucklemania." Look, he's got the posters. He's got a whole Johnny Cannoli. That looks like Cannoli's shirt and the rally towels that you saw on TV. And he's got. Let's look at his desk. See what he has. He has. I like to see what people are holding here. Let's see. That must be a brick from Pat the Brick Brady.
Like there's like an old style.
Is that a gun or a light?
Yeah. It's like a gun light. A
That's
light
pretty cool.
in the shape of a gun.
Little radio there. He's got some
some
New York stuff.
The gun's hanging on the wall.
Oh, it's just a light that's behind it.
The light's
Lights in front of it, I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then, is that a Knucklemania ticket? Is that a hard ticket he's hanging up? That's cool. I didn't even know we had those. Maybe he made
Is
that.
that a ticket?
I think it's a Knucklemania ticket. But I don't care about his Knucklemania stuff. I want to see what else this guy's. Look, let's see what CDs he's listening to. Go over to those. He's got an Eagles helmet.
There better be 3 doors down in that stuff.
Yeah, right. Right.
Zoom in.
Is that Eminem? Yeah. They're
Eminem.
They're all Eminem. Oh wow, this guy. Okay, he's
And
hard.
he's got Encore. He's got.
What are those pills behind
What's
there?
that?
Is that vitamins? Is
Looks
that
like smelling salt.
maybe when he gets his victims back?
that
there to
Eagles
make them-
helmet?
Yeah, there's an Eagles helmet.
Hell yeah.
Go up to his books. I think he's got books above that too. See what he's reading. Oh, there's a guy smoking weed. He must be a pothead.
That looks like that one alien that used to.
Yeah, Gizmo.
No, go the other way. Yeah, remember Gizmo? What the hell happened to Gizmo? He's got fragile. Go all the way over. I want to see his bookshelf.
Oh, all the way over.
Ice got him.
Other way. Oh, there I am. Hey, I said to Ryan. Brian is a better name. He's got some weird cat. I don't know. I thought there were books. There's no books. All right. That's what he's into.
I don't see books. I see he's got a bunch of baseballs up there.
I love when people send stuff in to
They
analyze.
signed by the big Bambino.
Maybe the Great Bambino.
Great Bambino, yeah.
He's got a Hershey Park ball. Starting lineups. I like that. All right. Thank you, Ryan. We love your setup, man. I appreciate all the support you always give us. A nice guy there. I think we should have. Do we have anybody waiting to come in for the immediate announcement after we do it? We're gonna do.
Well, we
the immediate reaction. Is that guy
I'm gonna
waiting?
Get that guy coming in shortly.
As long as he's waiting, as long as he's coming in. All right, so we're going to do an announcement in a couple minutes while we're waiting for a new event and the co-main and the main event. So we'll throw them up there, and then we'll have an immediate reaction from one of the guys in the main event. Just a couple minutes, we'll get to that. Do you want me to keep moving through the mailbag while we're waiting?
Hang on. I'm
Setting something up.
trying
Okay.
to get it going.
That's
here,
cool.
But having a.
So what's going on,
Actually, what was he doing at 25 after? Ooh, I'm running really behind. That's why I didn't want to run behind today.
Hey, just so you know, the date's wrong on this, Brandon.
Oh shit!
What's that mean, guys? Listen, I have no clue what's going on there, but I can do this. I can kill if you can give me a Bluetooth while you're fixing things. I can make a phone call and I can save you guys right now.
Oh, it's Bluetooth.
All right, so I can do it. It's not gonna screw you up. All right. Well, you're gonna have to fire off a video really quick too. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Last week we talked about Josh D-Day Dyer. And Josh D-Day Dyer, he set a record. Under 60 minutes, ate 5 pounds of fries and meat. Here's some of you can check it out. It's up here now. There it is. Hit play. And then we just go from there. Look, he ate that. He ate that whole thing, finished it up. Here's what it looks like outside of it, professionally. Under 60 minutes. So we were guessing what time it was, how much time it took him under 60 minutes. I guess 56 and change. I think they guessed 45 in the booth. Matter of fact, throw your guesses right now in the chat. How long did it take Josh D-Day Dyer to eat that? It was 60 minutes or under. Throw your guess in the chat. I think President David Feldman guessed 52 last week. Let's call Dyer, because I wanted to set this up to get him on, because I want the official number so we can see how long it took him to eat that. That's pretty impressive. Let me give it a shot here. See if he picks up. Hopefully he picks up. Roadcaster. Put it through. Oh, there. I hear it ringing. That's really loud. All right. We're going to get the official number from Josh D-Day Dyer. Is this Josh D-Day?
Brian.
Oh, there it is. It's Dyer. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey, dude. Good. Just hanging out up here.
What are you doing? You're cutting out.
Yeah, dude. I'm just modeling a bathroom right now.
Oh, you're going to
Just,
the, he's going to
build
the
a big
bathroom.
No, he's remodeling.
He's chopping out. Oh, he's remodeling.
Yeah.
I can't hear a word he's saying. He's just coming in now.
He's Remodeling a bathroom.
Oh, okay. And then really quick, that could mean anything. That could be what you do for your job. If you eat enough of that burger, you're remodeling a couple bathrooms. So I'm not going to take.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to take you too long with you if you're busy, but I just wanted to call you. We're talking about it since last week. We put it up on the Instagram as well. We want to know what the official time was. It was under 60 minutes to eat over 5 pounds of meat. It looks like here, and fries and everything. What was your official time? We have a lot of guesses in studio.
Gotcha. Yeah. So for that particular, my time ended up being exactly 52 minutes.
I can't.
Yep.
Does he keep cutting out for you guys? All right. Well, I think he said, say your time again, man.
Yep. So I 52 minutes.
52. Senior said 52. He had to talk to him. Senior said 52 minutes last week. There's no way that he guessed that. Don't lie to me. Did Senior talk to you?
Oh, man. I haven't talked to anybody. First person I told.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at the guesses here. 38 minutes, 45 seconds, 42 minutes, 37 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 47 minutes, 38 seconds, 39 minutes. Lidle's crazy.
Lidle, he's got high.
I love that little Ben has has everybody's schedule on the roster. I love that. He's working now. Little Ben, you just know everything, don't you? Wow. You're kind of a creeper stalker. I'm just being honest with you. How do you know these guys' schedules? Does he know your schedule? Does he follow you around, little Ben? He's in the chat.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's very possible.
All right.
He must be good because I haven't.
Because you are working. Listen, you keep chopping out. You're the man. We can't wait to see you back soon. There you go. 52 minutes is the official time. Dave Sr. hit the nail on the head. I don't know how that man did that. All right, Josh D. Dyer.
He's got a gift.
Some kind. Make sure that you stay in touch with us. We'll talk to you again real soon. I have to jet because I'm up against the wall. All right, bro?
All right, brother. Thanks for the call. Take it easy.
Thank you, Josh. See ya. I don't know if that's our board or his phone, but that was wrecked, dude. That was choppy. All right, so next up, we're going to do the announcement. Are you guys ready for that or no? You want to wait?
Brandon, are we ready? Brandon is doing things back here.
All
I don't
right.
know what.
Man,
He's clicking around.
I don't know what I did. Hopefully I didn't make it too hard for him. I tried to be somewhat organized today. So everybody's pretty close with the Dyer thing. I want to see what else I want to talk about here. This is cool, and we don't even have to put this up. This came into the mailbag. I did see the picture. A guy named Tickle Thumbs sent this in. What a great name, Tickle Thumbs. About Elvin Brito. He said apparently he's signed to fight again. So that's news. That's great. Okay. And who will he be fighting and at which event? There's. You know why I wanted to put this up? Look at Elvin Brito waiting to fight, but more than him, the guy behind him, Scott Farley, is his manager. It looks like he's going into fight. Scott looks really angry. What do you think Scott's looking at? What's he so angry about there? Scott's usually a nice, kind of mild-mannered dude.
Oh.
So if you got to watch the show. If you're listening somewhere, you got to watch it and see what this guy, he just looks angry. But anyway, Elvin Brito, I don't know what's next for him. I don't know what event. I don't know who the opponent is. Do you have any idea at all? I know that he's signed, it says. So, I mean, we'll keep you updated.
I don't know. There's so many events.
Yeah, it's
that
like
we're
they all
working
go
on
together.
in tandem right now.
Good news is if you're an El Bandito fan, Elvin Leon Brito, he's coming back, and we'll keep you posted there. Love that guy. Another guy we're ready to talk to. Okay, you want to? Good. All right, let's do these announcements now. So look how professional. We'll edit it together, look really good in the final product.
So we're going to announce the event.
So what we're going to do is
bring him in.
We're going to announce. No. We're going to if everybody would have paid attention before the show.
No, never.
We're going to announce the event.
Yeah.
And then we're going to announce the co-main event for that event. And then we're going to announce the main event. And then one of the guys in the main event is going to come in and give us an immediate reaction.
You get that? We're going to announce the main event, then the co-main event. Then we're going to announce the main event.
Did you really just say that?
He did say that.
No, I didn't say that, you jerk off. What I said was...
It's on record.
I said the co-main event, the main event, the event, the co-main event, the main event.
The event's been announced, though.
What? Well, he said the event. I'm just following him. All I want is the freaking co-main event, which haven't been announced, and the main event, and then immediate reaction. See what happened? No.
Listen, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Ready?
I was told not to. No.
Look at this upcoming schedule.
Hey, take it down. I'm not kidding you. Take it down for a good reason.
What do you mean take it down?
I'm telling you to take it down. If you would have paid attention before the show, listen to me. Listen for a second.
That's good.
If you would have paid attention before the show, and I went through this at least 2 to 3 times, and I know you got a phone call about it. I don't know if there's too much chaos in here or what. But the thing is, we said co-main, main, and then we would bring the guy in.
Yeah.
You're saying, well, the event was already announced. Well, look to your right then, because the guy next to you just said we're going to announce the event first. How does he not know? He sits in the same meetings that I do. So
Were you talking to me?
The guy next, who else is next to him? The wall?
I am so confused. But
because you're not paying attention. No, because you're not dialed into the show. Now the guy's waiting, and it's embarrassing. I tried to do something where it was going to be. I mapped it out and everything, dude. It's trying to be seamless, but we can't seem to do that here, can we? Let's do the announcements. Let me calm down here for these announcements.
Okay, what announcement?
Are you serious right now, dude?
No, I am not.
Is this hard to understand? Co-main event for the show, then main event,
okay,
and then we bring the guy in.
All right,
Brian.
I'm not really yelling at you because somebody else threw a wrench in this whole thing.
Co-main event. Here it comes. Drum roll.
Take a deep breath. Here it comes.
There's the co-main event.
There it is for the show that we already announced. BKFC Fight Night Clearwater 3, April 24th, co-main event. There you go. Royal Ryan Reber versus Jocks. Just somebody announce it for me.
Josh Oxendine.
Thank you. Royal Ryan Reber versus Josh Oxendine. That's going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to Reber coming back. I'm looking forward to Oxendine, too, seeing what else he's going to provide. Of course, we saw him at Knuckle Mania. So here, we'll see him April 24th as well at OCC Roadhouse. We're excited for that. And then the main event, the announcement for the main event, this is one I'm really excited about. He's making his return after a while. You got Captain Deadpool, Jared Warren versus Connor Cook. There you go for a light heavyweight bout. That'll be the main event. We're looking forward to that. And let's bring him in. Let's act like we're buttoned up and bring him in. There he is. Jared, I got to apologize to you. I'm sorry you were waiting so long. Your arms look huge, yes. But get them in the frame so we can see them. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Freaking excited. I've been walking around the last 9 months, just sitting by the phone, waiting for BKFC to call. Boom. Here we are.
I'm glad you got the call, man. It's been a while since we've seen you. Very excited about it. So you've been sitting there. Obviously, we say it's your immediate reaction. It seems like it's excitement, ready to go. But how did you feel when you got that call?
Dude, super excited. We were pushing and asking for this fight specifically. A couple other guys were offered that were willing to take the fight. And not that they weren't good fighters, but I don't feel like they were like as much in the mix with current events. They haven't fought too recently. So I was like, I think that's the best fight we can make. I think the most exciting fight we can make. So, we were pushing for it. My managers were pushing for it, and finally happened. So I'm excited, dude.
Well, we're excited to see you back. You're an OG here. Very excited to see you back and watch you fight. Connor Cook, going to be a great fight for you. Now, last time, though, you fought, you had success. Joseph Carrera, I think it was, and it was very, very quick success. First round. Now, I know you're not getting paid by the hour. I know you want to make your money. But as a fighter, you come in. Does that disappoint you a little bit to get it so quick? Do you want it to go a little longer? You want to put a little bit of a show on? Does that... How does that measure? I know you want it to end and you want to have your hand raised, but is that like, I did all this work and, I want to show off a little more?
No, I mean, I had a few friends that were in the crowd were like, man, we paid that much money to see you and it lasted 28 seconds.
You're that good.
And I'm like, hey guys, when it happens, it happens. I mean, especially, Joseph Career, he's a tough dude. I didn't expect it to go quick like that. I thought it was gonna go some rounds for sure, but sometimes things happen and you have a short night.
Yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see you back. That was great. It's been a while since we've seen you. The other thing I wanted to kind of touch on with you, I don't think we ever talked about this. I don't think you've had a loss from my record since like 2022 here, right? And that was the Mike Marine Richmond fight. No slouch. If you're going to lose to somebody, that's a guy you can almost say, hey, the guy's good. But I remember that loss. I remember it well, and I don't mean to drag you backwards, but I have questions about it because at the time, even for me, I'm not you. It was cutting for me as a person who watched it happen to you. Here you are, a big fight. It was right. I have the date here. What was it? December something. It was right before Christmas. I remember that. So you're going into your holidays. You want to celebrate something else. You want to have the gold on your shoulder, and that's not happening. What did that feel like for you? That loss in 2022, and how did you? Was that like it happens in the fight game, or was it a mental battle for a minute?
It sucked, man. I mean, me and a lot of the other fighters kind of say the same thing. Winning in fighting is like the highest high, and losing is the lowest low.
Yeah.
I just won the title like 6 months earlier, more or less, and just got caught that fight. The first time. I mean, I still stay conscious, but he knocked me a little stupid. But yeah, it was a little tough. I was depressed for a few weeks, but then it's like, hey man, you gotta shake it off and get back in there and prove that this isn't who you are. You know what I mean? And thankfully, when I came back and when I did fight career, that was actually my quickest professional win. Yeah. So it was the kind of bounce back I was looking for. And just making the climb back up to the title. You know what I mean? I think with a win over Cook, you know, him being the UK light heavyweight champ, I don't think they can deny me a spot. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to get back in there. Want to be a part of that tournament too, whenever that officially happens. So I'm excited for everything that's on the horizon.
Hey, do you think it's crazy that I want to be a part of that tournament too? I'm just hoping that I can get a couple easy matchups where people slip on a banana peel, and I can somehow make my way to the finals and win $25 million. I mean, I don't know. Matter of fact, like I would even make deals. If guys can let me win, I'll split it with the. That's just me, but I'm not a fighter. I don't know. That's going to be big, the $25 million tournament. I hope you're a part of that, man. And you kind of took my next question by conversating with me. The fact that you did have that loss, and I want to ask about that. Then you had that extreme high of winning, two completely different feelings. So now going into this fight, what can we expect out of it? We know this is going to be a statement win for you if you can eke out the win. We hope you can. And no knock on Connor, but you know you're here with me now. If Connor's here, I'd probably say the same thing. But we just want to see a good fight. So what do you hope to prove to BKFC in this fight? That you're back, that you're ready, that you had a little – because your record's great. I mean, it's not like you were losing. Like I said, you haven't lost since 2022. You were barely losing. You would win all the time. You're back in the title.
That's where I look at it. Like, you know, in the last number of years, it was just one little phantom punch that got me and kind of changed the game. And that happens to a lot of people in this sport, you know what I mean? Like they say it all the time. So, yeah, I mean, I just want to keep the positive on the move, you know what I mean? Keep moving up. And I want to put on another exciting fight, you know what I mean? Like the OCC, it's a cool spot, you know what I mean? I like that place. And we sold it out last time. Yep. No doubt that we're going to sell it out again. And just want to get back in the man, you know what I mean? Like I've been waiting around, like I need something to do with my life.
I know, dude. Look, here's the deal. You just have to promise us that you're not going to make it go too fast this time so your fans will buy tickets, right? They want to see Jared Warren in there. Can you?
I make that promise.
Stop. All right. So the other thing I want to talk about quickly, and this involves Evan a little bit. You were one of Evan's people at one point before we let you go. We have the big Fight Club coming up. We talked about the $25 million tournament, and we showed the Fight Club commercial. And you guys were hard at work filming this. I know they brought you in to be one of the fighters. How was that for you? And from a directorial standpoint, Evan, how was he to work with as a pupil?
Incredible. I mean, he took direction great. He was willing to get the makeup done. You know, we were running a little late at first. The original fighter didn't show up, so we had to do a quick audible. Jared flowed right with it, and literally with no acting training. Really, we're like, all right, guys, just kind of punch each other, you know, but don't. And they knew exactly what to do. It was awesome. It was. If I was a movie director, you know, I would be ecstatic with what he just did as somebody. I didn't really give him any direction on how to actually fight.
He looked great.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, dude, not only that, you came in ready. You're shredded. You look the part. Yeah. My favorite part, and this is a nerd thing, whoever's idea for this shot, I think I saw it in this, when after he knocks the guy out, he's like, "Roar!" I love that part. When he looks at it's great.
You see that blood right there that came out of that guy's mouth?
Yeah.
That went all over my face. It was honey and some kind of food dye, and it went right into my eyeball.
Do you know in pro wrestling, they used to call biting the condom when you would bleed from the mouth?
I'm not surprised that's what you guys do over there.
You put fake blood in there and you put a condom in your mouth and it made it look real I never did it, but that's what they used to.
But really the unsung heroes of that shoot were the extras. They got everybody fired up.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you like being an actor and not a fighter for the day? Kind of an acting fighter? Or was it weird to you?
Yeah, no, it wasn't weird. The whole thing was fun to be a part of. You know, as soon as I got to the arena where we shot it and they kind of told me their little vision about how I was going to go, I was like, this is awesome. They set it up perfectly. And, you know, Evan and Brandon comes immediately. They know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They shot all these different angles. And I was just excited to see the finished product, and I didn't get to see it until it was showed at Knuckle Mania. But I was impressed with how it ended up.
Top secret, man. Nobody did. I feel like we're tapping you a lot. We got you on the Fight Club commercial. You were at Knuckle Mania. You were doing the panel with Taylor. Yeah. So we're excited to see what else you're going to do. As much as all that's great, I'm happy to see you back in the squared circle finally. Jared Warren coming up, main event against Connor Cook. That's at the Roadhouse, the OCC Roadhouse. Looking forward to that one, man. We just announced it today. BKFC.com for more info. Jared, thanks for the immediate reaction. Thanks for coming on with us. We appreciate you. We can't wait to see you fight again, man.
Thanks for having me, brother. Good catching up with you.
Me too. Sorry about the we could have had you on for 5 more minutes, but we got clowns in there not figuring out what they're doing.
That's crazy.
All right. We love Jared Warren. He said,
Thanks, Jared.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa, where'd you come from? When did you get here? Have you been here for a while?
I've been here forever.
I don't know. I just Lil Davy, this kid, Lil Davy. Did you see that? He sent something in.
Now, let me see it.
Little Davy sent this in. He said that he built the toughest snowman in all the land. And so there it is. Now we have to ask you, what did you use for the mouth? Are they quarters? Buttons?
They're plastic coins. So I tried to use Hershey Kisses, which I used them for the eyes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but they kept falling out, so I had to it was weird because the snow was very sticky, so I used it as glue.
Oh, I see a Hershey Kiss behind it now for the glasses. I see it.
And then a little ass, one of the little
the carrots.
So
I did
that I used.
Well, it looks great.
And my wife was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I want to make a snowman." She's like, "What are you talking about?"
What is that? What?
What
is that from?
And then I told one of the guys I was doing business with, one of the guys, the investment guys, I said, "Man, I just built a snowman." He's like, "Bro, that's the best thing I've ever heard." Sometimes you just got to unwind.
It's mindless activity, right?
It was great.
It's the best. It's the best. You made a great snowman. What is that? What movie is that from? If you want to build a snowman, or do I? It's some kids.
Is that
movie.
Frozen?
Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm thinking of. I never saw that movie.
It's good though,
kids.
man.
It's good. You did a great job. Is that guy going to be fighting for us soon? The snowman. What a gimmick. All right. So I'm happy you're here, as always. I know we have Chris. Is Chris Lights Out Lido in the waiting room? Damn it.
He's talking to himself.
This is why I didn't want to go.
Bring him in, because I want to know what he's doing with the social media stuff, man. I really want to know. Is he an influencer now?
Chris Lights Out Lido.
Chris, can we hire you to be an influencer for us now?
Investment guys. I said, man, I just built a snowman. He's
It's like the radio. Turn down the show. We know you love listening.
You just got to
It's like my old radio days. You got to turn down the radio, man, when you call in.
You made a great snowman. What is that?
Chris, turn it down.
He got hit too many times.
Watch this. You'll hear me yell Chris turn it down right now. He's gonna be all confused. I think he's smiling. He doesn't know we're talking about.
That's good though.
I like to watch his face.
Chris, can you see us?
Chris is a weirdo. Let's see. Chris, you're a weirdo.
I don't even know if he knows he's here.
He doesn't. No, now he does. Okay. Now he does. Unless he's doing it to himself. Hey, is that a beautifully? You got to turn it down.
Everything should be good. He should hear us. What's going on,
He's just
dude?
trying to make fun of him.
What are you doing?
Chris, can we hire you to be an influencer for us now?
Baby, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to promote BKFC. What are you talking about?
What is going on? Chris?
He's listening to the wrong feed. Hold on, we'll get to him.
All right.
This is fun.
Cut him off, then bring him back in.
I kind of like this.
Yeah,
let's see how
hang
it
up
goes.
and bring him back in.
We tried. I'm moving.
Let him go.
Watch his face. Chris is a weirdo.
I can see these two. I can't see you guys.
He does. No, he does.
Oh, this is so lagged.
What is going on?
I hear us. I hear the show.
All right.
Let's cut him.
Next.
We'll call. Well, next.
Next.
You're gone.
Sorry, Chris.
Well, you can let him know just to kind of turn his volume down. He'll figure it out when he's doing the interview. Just goes black and cut him.
I don't understand what he's doing.
I'll tell you what he's doing. He's probably listening on his computer as he's trying to Zoom on his computer. That's my guess.
Well, I'm gonna end the meeting and
he's gonna be so confused.
And I'm gonna leave the meeting actually.
Poor
Talking.
Chris.
What's he saying?
He's like, why'd they cut me off? Because I was screaming at him. I actually don't mind this. This is
He
great
should
content.
know this by now.
Well,
I'm gonna have to get out of here.
Being an influencer, he should know this by now.
Yeah. Did you see him dressed up as Sean Wheelock? Did you see that one? Oh, it was great with the spoon. He was sitting on a bike and stuff. He was great.
He's great.
I don't know what he's doing.
Don't worry about him. We'll talk to him in a little bit. There's some stuff we need to get to with Dave. Dave, I'm very excited. I can tell you, we talked about the growth of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship everywhere, but the Philadelphia area, Knuckle Mania being a huge success, breaking records. We talked about that last week. I can prove to you now even more than us just saying it. There's local media here. There's a big station, huge if you're from Philly area, called Q102, a guy named Buster. And Buster, I thought it was really cool on his own, went with Lex Ludlow, who had a hell of a showing at Knuckle Mania. I can't wait to see what the most hated man in combat sports is going to do next.
Yep.
But Lex Ludlow had a hell of a showing, and Buster was so taken by him. Buster did a whole content on him. I wish I had the show. But Buster did a day with Lex Ludlow. I didn't get to watch it yet, but I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah, he did it. He did great. I'm excited to see it too. That's a kid that really wants to promote himself now. He looked good. You know, would like to have seen him have fought as Zack Calmus maybe 2 years ago,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be a different story.
Like Zack Calmus was a little different then. On that note, we're actually going to. Zack Calmus has been great for the company. He, he brought a lot to the company. Always came and fought his ass off. But sometimes you got to tell the fighters that they had enough, and you gotta save them from themselves. So we're going to actually part ways with Zack Calmus. We don't want him to. We don't think he should be fighting anymore. He thinks he should be fighting, so we're just going to part ways with Zack Calmus. As far as fighting goes, we love him. If he ever needs anything, we're here for him. But as far as fighting, I just don't think that it's safe for him to be in the ring anymore.
Wow.
Yep. So listen, that's being a fighter, and Chris will tell you if he ever figures out how to get back on that.
Maybe Chris fought too long. Maybe that's why he can't get on.
I think he's good because he's talking.
Sometimes you have to
in real
save
time
a fighter for himself. And I'm not saying we're saving him completely. I'm just saying I saw it's just going down as he's losing weight. And sometimes when you lose weight, you think that you're in better shape, but you're actually it's not as good for your body the way that some people do it. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know anything about it. I know he's always nice to me. He's respectful to me. And I really love Zack Calmus as a fighter and as a person for what he did for the organization. But I just feel like he's had enough, and he wants to continue fighting. We don't want him to continue fighting, so you might see him somewhere else, but you're not going to see him with BKFC.
Well, I can tell you in the chat right now, people are saying smart decision, great idea for sure. I was saying the same thing while I watched his last fight with Lex. Rick Walsh is saying, and Zach, I'll say this too. I've always been a big fan of you. Since day one, I think you're fun to work with. You're insane, but in a good way. And I've noticed your weight loss. Congratulations on that. But I'm with Dave on this one. I mean, you were eating shots at Knucklemania, and as a fan, like honestly, I think
it was great as a fan. I'm just saying,
you gotta help the guy.
You're just talking about, and people do it for money, and they need money, and I get it. But, if he ever comes to the end of the road where he understands that he shouldn't fight anymore, maybe he comes over and he works for us or something. But this isn't parting ways with him. This isn't cutting him off. This isn't saying we don't want nothing to do with him. This is what I really believe is saving someone from themselves.
Yeah, Zach, so basically I'll echo that too. We still love you. We think you're an awesome dude. It's just, we don't want to see you get hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chris Lights Out Lidle's right behind you there. It's kind of weird looking how he's positioned himself. But there he is.
What are we doing, Chris?
Chris Lights Out Lidle. We're glad you're here. We're happy you're here. Can you hear me in real time now?
I got you, baby. I got you. I'm not really computer savvy. My computer I couldn't hear you. I had to go through the phone. It was crazy.
Yeah, when you told me to send you the link via email, I thought we're going to have problems this time. He's doing
I want to say something, though.
What do you want to say?
Chris, you got that picture of yourself in back of you, all right?
Beautiful work of art.
So I had the same picture that you got me in back of me in my office, and someone said last week, a little egotistical having a picture of yourself in back of you, and I'm like, no, man, I'm proud of it. I love it, and I guess you feel the same way, but it's just funny seeing you with that in back of you.
I'm just trying to show off that painter, Jim Morris, made these for both of us, and my girl got this for me, and this is it's an amazing gift.
I got so many compliments on that, Chris. So many compliments on it.
It's cool. That's the one we had the tryouts, right, in Philly? Yeah. That was cool as hell, man.
Well, we were just.
When he made those pictures, and I saw what it said with yours. I love it. It said David versus Goliath because that's what he's been doing this whole time. That he captured that. I loved it. I love your pictures so much. I got one myself.
I don't know if you heard as you were coming in, but we were talking a little bit about Zack Calmus and how we just decided he wants to keep fighting. We don't want him to keep fighting, so you may see him fight somewhere else. But as far as fighting goes, not in a personal way, and maybe not in another professional way, but as far as fighting goes, we're going to part ways with him.
Look, I mean, this is the toughest part about fighting. At some point, everybody has to be told they're not able to fight anymore. And I am proud of our organization trying to do that for someone's own good. Because, a bad organization will just use and abuse somebody as long as humanly possible. Yep. We have a thing where we actually care about people. Dave Feldman, being a fighter, cares about people and is not going to let them continue to do something. Most fighters will continue to fight. Like, it's hard for me. I still want to fight. I'm 51. I shouldn't fight, but I always tell Dave and those guys, if somebody backs out last minute the day of, I'll fight. I'll do it because I'm stupid. I'm not going to go through a camp, but I'll fight. A real fighter wants to fight forever, and you have to have a good group of people who says, no, you're not doing it. I had my guy that cut me in that pat. He's like, you're not. I tried to bring up a fight one more time. I was like, man, they want me to fight this guy, and he's like, you're trying to make me say yes, fight. We're not doing it. And so he shut me down immediately because he cares about me.
So we got this huge event coming up that we can't announce until next week because we're working it out. It's actually an unbelievable honor of an event. It's an honor. It really, truly is. And I'm going to tell you about it.
I think I know where you're going.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is huge.
Truly, it's an honor to be asked to be a part of this. And we're gonna take that invitation, and we'll let everybody know next week. That being said, I went home to my wife, and I'm like, I think I'm going to do one more time on this show. I got to. Like, this is unbelievable. And she was like, can you go to your room? Like, I don't even want to hear you anymore.
Oh, you jokingly told her you'd fight on the show that you're talking about?
Yeah, I was just joking with her, but I
thought you finally accepted my fight, Dave. I thought you did.
No, this one is special. This one's special. When you guys hear what this one is, this is special. Nobody knows about this, really.
Permission
you might
to speak? I know about it. I'm not going to give anything away.
Sure.
I do know a little bit about it because I talked to somebody as soon as I came in the studio, another higher up, another suit, even though you don't wear suits, one of the brass will call you. And I thought to myself, wow. All of a sudden in my head, I started thinking about how the arena could look when we did it, how cool it would look, and the aesthetics of it. Then I started thinking about what a major event this is. And it's such a great thing to hook what we're doing to it. I'm not going to lie. At first, I was like, oh, it was intriguing. And then I started to sweat a little bit.
The timing?
Everything, dude.
The timing of it, I was like,
Everything.
I don't know. And then I was like, wow, you mean you guys asked us to be a part of this? Yeah. We have to do it.
Yeah, we didn't ask. They asked us. They came to us.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, I hope we do it too. We'll see. We have to. He's saying, hopefully we can tell them. You think by next week?
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
You want to mute the mics?
Mute the mics.
Look at me. Look at me. Mute. Mike's back on. Yo, this is crazy. I was talking about something else that I thought was big, but if I kind of knew that could happen at some point. But now that you just told me what it really is, it's probably 15 times bigger in size than I thought of. We're talking about two different things.
It's unbelievable.
But they're both great honors, right?
They're unbelievable.
Because the other one was making me a little nervous.
Truly unbelievable.
Oh my God, that's huge.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I can't wait. I'm sorry to do that to you. I needed to know myself. I'm sorry, Chris. But if that happens, we got to announce it. That's gigantic. I'm very excited about that. Wow.
Here's the question: when is that going to happen? Because I looked at my schedule, and every weekend we have fights. So I don't know how you're going to
it's the one week. It's the one weekend you thought you had off, and guess what? You don't. It's that weekend,
and
Chris.
Nobody's going to complain about working. Nobody will complain about working this event. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for kind of dropping a bombshell to me that I learned today.
Amazing.
Yes, that's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great.
They always want to try to read lips when we do that. That was smart not to show me. So Chris Lidle here, and there's a lot I want to talk about with Chris, and I can bring you into this too. I like when you're both here. I saw recently we announced some tryouts that were coming up, right?
Yep.
So let's speak on the tryouts.
So I think I'm going to go first. I'm going to turn it over to Chris because Chris is actually going to be at the tryouts, running the tryouts, enthusing the guys, getting them very enthused, telling them about what they can be. But I think it's time now. We're doing all these events, and we talked about this. We really need to do tryouts monthly.
That would be cool.
We have to do the monthly. We have to find new talent. I get some of the guys haven't fought in a while, and we're reorganizing that now. I actually have a meeting with Nate at 3 o'clock today to go over that, the guys that are already under contract, and how we can get them fighting more. We have a lot of things going on. But for the one series that we're going to do, we need new talent that hasn't fought before. And that's what we're going to go after, and I think that's really what we're going after in these tryouts. Chris, I know you didn't know that, but I'm going to talk to you more about it. But for the Fight Club part of it is we need guys that have not really fought before in bare knuckle, but they fought in other forms. And we need a lot of these guys because we're going to be doing a lot of events, and that's what I'm really looking for you guys to find, the guys out there that want to lay it all on the line.
Well, Dave, I kind of figured that was what the case was because these tryouts, we usually have a lot of guys who don't have a lot of experience. We got people coming from all over the country. Like I said, we have two tryouts in Florida in the same weekend. We got one in Tampa, one in Miami, and I guarantee you we're going to have people from Canada, we're going to California, all over the country, and they come down there. So we have a lot of guys who have passion, who have desire. They just don't have a lot of experience, and they see us as a platform where they can come in. They love what we're doing, and they want to be part of it, and that's what we're looking for. People who have heart, determination, and the dedication to fly all the way across the country to come to a tryout. That's who I want.
Yep. I agree 100%. And I really like the way you get them motivated. You do different things. It's not just about like, can they throw punches? Because we know that they can probably throw punches, and some of them can't, and that's the fun part of it. But it's the calisthenics you do. It's the mind talk you do with them. It's them interviewing. It's getting a whole piece of who they really truly are, and can we build them? And do they have the ability? And do they have, even more than the ability, do they have the heart? Do they have the tenacity to do what we're asking them to do?
Well, and one thing I like to do too, right from the beginning, is put them through a little seminar almost as we do the tryout to kind of teach them a little bit. A lot of these guys have had other fight experience, not bare knuckle. It's a big difference. We have to show them that. And some people figure out real quick, this might not be for me. And some people go, this is exactly what I need to be part of. And that's why we do the tryouts.
Yeah, I'm excited for the tryouts too. Any idea did we talk about it yet? I like when we were kind of doing a show based around them. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that anymore, but are we going to do some content based around the tryouts? Are we going to show some more stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to make it more of a show. We want it to be more of a show. We want the fans to understand what these guys do with the tryouts. And that's the beginning of their story. Like, let's say they start there, then they go to Fight Club, then they go up to the Fight Nights, then they go to the numbered shows, and they become a superstar in this organization. We have the journey all the way from the beginning, the first time that they touched bare knuckle, all the way up until where they go. I mean, look, what a lot of people don't know, I'm sure you talked about it, but they might not have really listened about it, is Lorenzo Hunt was at one of my tryouts. We found Lorenzo Hunt from a tryout, from a 2-5 or 2-6 MMA record into being one of the greatest bare knuckle fighters that ever fought.
And Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. We've told the story in the podcast, and there's a couple of them. I don't want to intersect them all, but when Lorenzo's been on before, I don't think Lorenzo, this is interesting, was even the first choice, right?
He was not.
And that says a lot.
Do you know who was my first choice
for that one?
That turned it down.
I do know.
He turned it down.
I know. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He's co-main event. Was it Ryan Reber?
It was Ryan Reber.
Real Ryan Reber, yeah.
Ryan Reber was cracking so hard. I was like, dude, this guy with the gloves off, he's going to knock people dead. And then he learned to adjust his fighting style. But I offered him the contract, and he said, look, honestly, I didn't think I was going to get picked, and I'm not ready for it.
Wasn't he the guy that said, I just want to see if I still had it or something? He's never messed. He was like work boots. Who was in, or was that Lorenzo? Somebody's in like work boots and jeans or something, another tryout.
It was great, man. That was great. That was at Tampa, right outside Tampa.
Lorenzo talks about that all the time, how important tryouts are. We found a lot of people, and Lidle, you know that too.
Yep. I mean, that's what we want to do, right? We really want to, we're going to do things differently. And I have to kind of talk about this. We have a lot of fighters under contract that aren't fighting as often as they want.
Agreed.
I have to make that happen now. They're either going to fight like they should fight, or we're going to release them and they can go get the opportunity to fight somewhere else. We're going to go one way or the other here. We're not going to keep them in the middle. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to us. It's not fair to anybody. Yeah. So we're going to pick the guys that really, truly want to fight for this organization, want to promote this organization, and want this organization to be the best thing in the world. We're going to get them busy now. And then the other guys we're going to let go and give them opportunity to go somewhere else. In the meantime, we're also going to pick these new kids up that don't have any bare knuckle experience to run them all the way through the ranks to see if we have any diamonds in the rough.
That's important. I think, and I think Lidle would agree. You're getting these new kids that are going to be diamonds in the rough, because here's my thought. And you came up in UFC, Lidle. You remember this. At the time when it was new, so you have to find talent that wants to do this. At this point, bare knuckle's big and getting bigger, but you have people that maybe just got into it, want to get into it now maybe a year or two ago, younger people, 3 years. So they're not really that schooled. They just see it and they like it. But the fact that we're going to do tryouts and, like you said, seminar, teach them and find this new talent, I honestly think, Dave, if we don't do this, there's no growth in the business.
No,
we have to
100%.
I agree.
100% we really have to.
I do.
We really have to.
The thing I love right now is I'm talking to fighters, experienced fighters, UFC veteran fighters. Some of the guys we have fight for us now, and they go, man, I don't want to do anything else ever again. This is where my career is. Yeah. I'm bare knuckle. And I get that all the time. That's exactly how I felt. I felt like, man, I wish this would have been. I was mad at Dave for not coming up with it earlier. I don't know if he tried hard enough, but because I would have been fighting a lot more. I didn't get into. I was 44 to BKFC, so. That says a lot to me. That speaks volumes when you have guys like, I don't want to fight MMA anymore. I don't want to box. This is what I want to do. It's intoxicating when you do it as a fighter. You love it.
I know. It's intoxicating as a fan. They love it too. Everywhere you go, they're talking about how much fun they're having these things. My main question is, if we start doing these tryouts once a month, and I wanted to bring this up, and Dave kind of knows about it. I've been going to my mailbox, or my daughter will go there because she gets the mail. She's 5, just so you know, Chris. And this was what I got from Hawaii when you're doing tryouts in Hawaii. We showed this in the show before. Going bananas in Hawaii. He sent me a postcard. And it says, wish you were here. You missed out. Aloha, Chris and Steph. And now this one's a little more tame, but and I was having a rough day. We do a lot. You're stressed out. I go to my mailbox. There's one piece of mail. It's not a bill. This is in there. It's a postcard from here in Philadelphia. See, Dave?
Nice.
It says, greetings from Philly. It's too cold here. How do you live here? Y'all should move to Vegas. Forget about it. Chris and Steph. There you go. Sent directly to my house. Everywhere he's going, he's been sending postcards. And that's impressive because I tried to, get my kids to understand mail. And
I mean, he's evolving. He's sending postcards. He's becoming an influencer.
He's
becoming a social media giant.
I'm going to hang him up.
I do feel sorry for you guys. I'm outside right now. I was going to pan over to look at the pool. It's about 70 degrees. It's going to be 80 this week. Come on out. Come on. I know it's snowing there, but you come hang out at least for a couple of days. It's warm.
Hey, if the BKFC private jet flies me there, I'm in. What do you think, Dave? Go down there and hang out for a little bit?
Yeah, man, it's in.
Over there?
It's in. You're in.
I'll be waiting at the airport shivering like this.
You're in.
Dave will be taking off. Anyway, I'm excited. I love the fact that you're sending these postcards, and they make me laugh, and I'll always share them in the show. I'm going to find some place to display. Like, I might get a postcard, like a spin thing, they sell them on, and just keep putting your postcards on it, because I can't find them. I tried to do it for my kids when I was down the shore in Wildwood to get them to send a postcard to Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah.
I couldn't find any. So good on you for finding them.
Send them a text message now.
Nah, it's beat.
There is no. I'm telling you,
I know.
But that's what happened. It digitalized the whole world, and now nobody talks to anybody anymore. It's crazy, man.
Dave, call me old school, but I like holding stuff like this in my hands, right here. This kind of stuff in my hands. Hard. See what I like holding in my hands, Dave? Do you see it? Chris, can you see it?
I know what you like holding in your hands.
Anyway, thank you for the postcard. The other thing I want to talk about, Dave, and you don't even know about this, so don't get mad, but I had to do it. I mentioned it last week. It happened pretty quickly. I didn't think it was going to happen so quickly. We've had a problem here, and don't say anything because I got to show this video. We've had a problem here where for a while we have not been happy about the rankings. No one has. People complain about them all the time. Now, that being said, I just made a remark last week. I said to our guy that sends videos in, Julio from Brazil, I said, Julio, come up with like a top 10 rankings. We'll have to come up with a collaborative on it or something. This guy made a video, had a script, and had me voice it. He came up with his top 10 pound for pound rankings, and I looped Lidle in. I said, we need somebody who has a clue. So it wasn't just him. It was press from all over the world, everywhere, not just here, internationally, everywhere. We got a couple press guys. We're not going to say who they are. Chris Lidle was overseeing it. He's kind of the spokesperson for it. So, Chris, let's look at the top 10 rankings, pound for pound, as voted on by press, fans. I think you were in the voting process as well. And now this is going to be different than the website probably, but this is the Bare Knuckle Show. Let's go. Coming in at number 10 from Nicaragua, featherweight Edgar the Dream Killer Plaziola. He steps into the squared circle, always ready to spill blood and break wills to climb the pound-for-pound ladder. At number 9, fighting out of Marietta, Georgia, featherweight Nathan the Reaper Rivera. One of the youngest fighters in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, Rivera fights like a man on a mission to carve his name into the rankings and reap the rewards of greatness. At number 8, hailing from Grand Rapids, Michigan, cruiserweight Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez, bringing raw power and savage intent every time he toes the line. He's chasing respect, dominance, and ready to bring the chaos for a shot at moving higher in the pound-for-pound conversation. Landing at number 7, the pride of Cuba, heavyweight Leonardo El Zombo Perdomo. The undefeated knockout artist carries thunder in both hands. Every brutal exchange is another step toward his legacy as he looks to bulldoze his way through the pound-for-pound rankings. In at number 6, helping to make Broward County, Florida famous, welterweight Bryce Baba Yaga Henry, an extremely skilled fighter who always remains calm in chaos. Henry's looking to break limits to prove he's more than a contender. He's a mainstay and a future king of the division. At number 5, out of the great state of Texas, Austin No Doubt Trout, the lightweight who brings veteran poise and sharp precision. He's climbing the ranks with confidence and conviction, determined to erase any doubt about his place among the best in bare knuckle fighting. At number 4, coming out of Orlando, Florida, middleweight Platinum Mike Perry. Perry thrives in the fire, smiling through chaos as he trades bombs and ignites the crowd. He's ready to unleash pure savagery for a shot at pound-for-pound supremacy. At number 3, it's the Warrior fighting out of Aldsmar, Florida. Middleweight Dave Redneck Mundell. The Redneck fights with grit and blue-collar toughness. With every scrap, the former number 1 pound-for-pound fighter looks to climb his way back to the top of the rankings with relentless aggression. At number 2, fighting out of Great Falls, Montana, featherweight King Kai Stewart. He may carry himself like royalty, but he fights like a savage as he defends his throne while hunting for the number 1 position, refusing to let anyone stand between him and ultimate dominance. And the number 1 pound-for-pound in the world, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, light heavyweight Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. The Juggernaut's a wrecking machine, steamrolling challengers with his explosive power and unwavering confidence. Sitting at the top won't slow him down, it will fuel him as he continues to chase greatness and dare the rest of the roster to try and take his crown. There they are, the number one ranked in the world, Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. The top 10, I think we did the top 5 on the website. I like the top 10. It gives guys more of a chance to see what they're climbing toward. What are your first initial thoughts from that, Dave? I'm not even asking you the ranking thoughts.
I mean, I appreciate the guy putting it together. He definitely took a lot of effort. I think he's, maybe 50% right on there. But, some of those guys, I would argue, are they in the top 20? Yes. I think everybody on there is in the top 20, but I don't know if everybody on there is in the top 10.
There you go. That's a positive reaction to what we just saw, and it's an interesting reaction. But I kind of, I got to tell you, I kind of like it like that because I think it elicits conversation. Whereas a guy, and maybe Lidle, you agree with this, a guy that might be watching us in the UK that's in the press, he might see things a little differently than we would see them. So I like the conversation. Lidle, what are your thoughts on the top 10 that we just did the unofficial rankings on the Bare Knuckle Show, pound for pound?
I think especially the top 7, man, those are tough to contend. I mean, there's so many undefeated fighters. It's hard to really understand who is going to be so dominant. But man, we got some really good fighters on this list. And one thing you guys just brought up, I really love the idea. We need to do more merging, like we're starting to with the people from England, the people from other countries. But I mean, like Connor Cook coming over and fighting Jared Warren. We need to do that. We need to see, because that's really going to showcase exactly who is the best, not only in this country, but in the world. This is a global sport, baby. Bare Knuckle is here to take over. So we need to really expand and see where we're getting the best people from all over the place.
I agree with you 100%, Chris, on that. And we actually had a talk about it yesterday in our planning session. We talked about, are we unifying all the titles? Meaning, are we going to have a UK guy and the European guy and them finding out who that guy is, that guy fights for the world championship, and just have one champion? Because if it is a world recognized global combat sport, that's the way we need to do that. And that's the way we have to do it. And that's the way we're going to do it moving forward. We are going to eliminate all the other championships. We thought, is it good for doing these shows? Like if we're going to Serbia, right? Like if we have a Serbia guy that's really good, and should we have him fight for the European Championship? Does that make sense for a local draw? Maybe, but that makes us lose track of the big picture.
Yep.
And the big picture is true global, supremacy in combat sports. Obviously, we're reaching a little bit there right now, but that's what we're going for. That's our goal. And in order to do that, that's what I said actually at the beginning of the year. To be a true world global sport, like what's a world champion? A world champion isn't fighters that just fight in the United States. A world champion is fighters that fight all over the world. So let's have that involved. I get from a business standpoint, sometimes it didn't make as much sense. But again, let's think forward. And thinking forward is we have to find out who is the best in the world. Not just the best in the world, but are they promotable? Can they be something? Can they be something with an organization? It might be a guy from Italy. It might be a guy from Russia. It might be a guy from, Japan. That's who it might be. And we're going to find that out in 2026.
I think it's a good idea.
Dave, I'm out here in Vegas. They had boxing on this past weekend. I got Frank Martin I'm friends with. There was WBO champs. There was WBC. There's like 9 different champs in each weight class. There's a weight class every 5 pounds. Everybody's a world champ. It loses all its meaning, in my opinion.
Yep.
It doesn't help. So I love what you're talking about right now. You're speaking my language. If you're the best here, you're the best in the world. I love it.
So let's inform the fan. How's that work? Like coming up, we've got.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. we just talked about it literally yesterday, Evan. We just talked about it. So it's something that's not ready to go tomorrow or for the next event, but it's something that as this year rolls out, that's how we're going to do things. But we don't have it right now. So I know there might be a guy fighting for the European title or the UK title right now, and that's okay. But as it rolls out, as this year rolls out, and we roll out of 2026 into 2027, that's our real goal.
Is to have one belt for each weight
one
class,
recognized champion.
Right.
World champion, BKFC, world champion.
But we could expect some unification bouts down the road.
You sure can.
We're going to figure that out.
There's a little nugget for the fans. That's all I was trying to get out of you.
Yep.
Of course. I think that's going to be great. But that's what I was going to say, too. I was going to say that just because you're talking about maybe unifications, maybe you're talking about these other titles, that doesn't mean that when we have a fight for these titles, they mean any less, because it's still going to put whoever wins these titles, the UK titles, the European titles, to me, it puts them at the top of that list over there to come over here.
Puts them in a great position.
Yeah, so these until we unify them, they still very much matter to get over here and fight for the world title. I think that's important we accent that.
Now we have something else that we're going to launch that's probably going to be towards the end of the year, and that's going to be for the guys that I just talked about, the Serbia guys, the different guys like this. We're going to do something a little different to make it more meaningful for those guys. But the end of the day is there's one UFC world champion, right? And he's very well recognized in each weight division. They're very well recognized. And I say UFC because let me tell you, UFC is the creme de la creme. They are. So
Can't deny that.
Why not tell the world that they are? That's what they are. We want to be the creme de la creme. Will we be that? Who knows? But I'll tell you what, we will be a close second. But in order to do that, we have to do things like this. That sometimes they're not fan favorite at first. Sometimes they're not fighter favorite. But at the end of the day is everybody's going to understand what we're doing, and then they're going to back it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great idea. I've said that for a couple of years now since we started that. As cool as it is, it's like we can't just hand out titles for everybody, number one. And number two, as a fan, I think it gets a little bit confusing. Like he was saying with boxing, I used to like boxing. It's like they say the alphabet. I mean, I don't know what reasoning they have to do that, but I like that we're not doing that. I like also that you just said the UFC, right? We want to be second to them, but I want to piggyback that statement. I don't think we ever want to be the UFC, because I think some people are like, oh, do you want to be the UFC one day? No knock
we
on them.
We want to be the best bare knuckle organization that ever hit the world, ever.
Yep.
And the most entertaining and give the fans the most viral content, the most viral moments, the most entertainment that any combat sports organization has ever given. That's our goal. That's what we want to do.
And that's what we are doing.
That's what we want to do.
That's what we are doing, and we're going to continue.
And I think you need to focus. And I'm saying this for a reason, because I'm going to transition into something, and then I'm going to, let you guys talk, because I want Chris's opinion on this. Chris, obviously Zuffa boxing is becoming a major stay in professional boxing right now. Why? They have very influential people, and they have a lot of money, and they have a TV deal. So they debut with three things that everybody wishes they could have in a combat sport promotion, right? Yeah. But the signing they just did with Conor Benn over the weekend, Conor Benn is a very, very good fighter, very popular fighter, sold out the Wembley Stadium, very, very popular fighter in the UK. He was making, I think they said he was making about $5 million a fight. Dana White paid him $15 million. Great. I mean, kudos. Unbelievable. Great. How does that make the UFC champions feel that they've been doing this for so long, and they're the reason why UFC is what it is today, and they're not making anywhere near that? How does that make them feel, Chris?
Good question.
You're going to have a lot of irate fighters. They're going to feel slighted. They're going to feel like, I've been doing this, and the UFC is the biggest thing out there right now. We're making you guys billions of dollars. You sold for 4. You just got an $8 billion deal, and I'm not worth anything near that. What's this about? Yeah, you're going to have a lot of sour, upset people. But people don't. Boxing is a totally different model. People don't realize that. That's what I'm really interested to see how this Zuffa boxing does it. If they turn it into more of a UFC model where they can, everybody gets paid. Not like the higher doesn't get as high, but the lower isn't nearly as low. So if that's the goal,
they're getting there. They're getting there, Chris. They are doing that. Listen, I say what's real and what's right. I always do. They are doing that. I was just saying the top level guys, all right? Like, I don't mean a Conor McGregor or a John Jones. They're getting paid, FU money. They're just different.
Yeah.
But the other champions out there, that aren't getting paid, that are drawing the same kind of numbers that this fight's going to draw, meaning on television, they're still selling out the arenas, and they're getting paid, a fraction of the kind of money that these new guys coming in are getting. I mean, fair or not fair? I don't know. I mean, I put myself in his position a few times, and I was like, it kind of makes sense. Oh, it kind of doesn't make sense. Oh, it kind of makes sense. Oh, it kind of doesn't make sense. I flip-flopped a lot.
It's tough because here's the thing. And to me, as a business guy, your job is to pay the guy, what you need to pay him to get him to do the fight, And as a fighter, to me, it's always like, I got to take the most amount of money I can. Whoever's going to give me the most amount of money, I got to take it. If I can't get it, what am I supposed to do?
Running out of time.
I guess somebody didn't pay the bill this week. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Can you hear me? Did you hear any of that?
Yeah, you almost got cut off, Chris. But I saved you. I saved you.
We had to put a couple more quarters in the machine to keep it going. A few more minutes.
Right.
I put some more money into the coin slot.
Feed the meter.
You put a couple quarters in.
You're back.
Yeah.
I took the coins out of that.
To me, as a fighter, I'm going to fight whoever can pay me the most, and if anybody can pay those other UFC guys more, pay them. And that boxer, if he can get paid more not to go fight for Zuffa, he'll do it. But if that's who's going to pay, it's all about supply and demand. And whoever can pay you the most, that's who you're going to go to. So if a boxer can get more of the places, he'll go there. If the UFC can get a fighter can go somewhere, he'll go there. That's just the market at this point. People don't understand boxing's been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but my point, I think you may have missed my point, Chris. My point wasn't, do they go there because they're getting paid more? I think my point was, are the UFC champs going to be mad at the Zuffa boxing organization because they're getting paid way more than them?
Of course they are. Yeah. I mean, that's a slap in their face. I feel like it's the same people owning them, and this guy who's not really as well known as me, maybe even, or he hasn't done as much, and he's getting paid a lot more than me. Oh, they're going to be furious.
But I mean, then you also might do a Conor Ben, and he goes and fights at the Wembley Stadium, and it's 80,000 people, and he might do a $40 million gate, right? That a UFC champion could never do a $40 million gate, right? I mean, not any of them, but the ones that are mad. That's why I'm going, this wasn't to trash what they're doing. This was actually to get an opinion, because I flip-flop in my head. I kind of get it, and then, man, I'm pissing off the other guys, and then I kind of get it. Like, where do you
Dave,
land?
Here's what it is. Fighters always feel like they're worth more. But at the end of the day, it's all about business. If you can sell more, you're going to get more. If that guy can sell 40,000, 80,000 tickets, he deserves more. Fighters never look at it. I'm better. I'm this and that. It doesn't matter. This is a business situation. Whoever can do the most is going to get paid the most.
100%.
Well, here's what I'm looking at the chat here. Jay Davis weighing in. He's making a good point here for Dave and for you too, Chris. He's saying a lot more UFC fighters will be begging to come to BKFC next. And I know that's not why you're saying this, but I understand what he's saying.
It's exactly not. That's not.
But that's a great observation, because I get it. I'd be pissed off too if you have another organization.
Look, for us,
it's business.
For us, and I said this time and time again, we have to get guys to come over from the UFC now. And that's great. Guys that are known and professional boxers that are known. But for us to actually really be a real big-time player and be that solid number two, we must create our own stars. We have to create our own stars.
I agree. I think it's like a ice cream shop variety. You got your own stars. You got some big names. And the big names get what you like to say, the eyeballs. And then they see what our stars can do. And I think it's very important. I say this for many years. Any fighters that get upset like, oh, they're paying this guy this much to come in. Examine who you are, and you might be a great fighter, but examine as far as promotionally what you're going to bring to the table. Tickets you're going to sell, people caring about you, kind of like Chris was saying. And what I would say is, if you feel like you have less clout, even on Instagram, anywhere, than some of these fighters, what you should do, if you're smart, is make the most of your minutes when you get on TV, because everybody's going to be watching these UFC names come over, and they're going to be big gates for us. So what you need to do is establish yourself through a knockout, a great fight, through a great entrance, through wearing something different, and make them talk about you. Steal the big names' thunder. That's what you need to do if you're smart. Just saying.
Let me ask you something, Dave. You've met Eddie Hearn. You've met Dana. They've got some beef going on right now. Which team are you? Are you Team Dana? You Team Eddie?
I'm Team BKFC.
Yeah, good answer.
Team David.
Good answer.
Yeah, man.
Good answer.
I'm not going either way. Look, they were both very nice and respectful to me, and they're both brilliant, successful guys. They really are. So, kudos to both of them. I see the war out there between the two of them. I was just curious, and I would never ask a question like that, but I just wanted to see I wanted to see, the opinion you got. But at the end of the day is, look, honestly, we do just do our own thing. And I think that's why we grew to where we grew with the amount of funding that we had and the amount of opportunities we had. We grew to an unbelievable spot. And it's because I believe, other than fighting your ass off and everything else, and everybody's a team, but because we stay in our own lane. We stayed in our own lane.
It's important. I think it's really important. Well, that's a great question. I'm not upset you asked that. I didn't even think this. That's a great question. And they liked it in the chat, too. A lot of people were saying that it should be a slap in the face, and it is a slap in the face. Everyone's pretty much agreeing with you. And what I've seen online, people agreeing as well outside of this show. So, again, but it's a business decision. And I've sat with you, I know a couple of us have, where you're trying to make these decisions. And look, I'm not going to throw rocks at somebody because that's a hard decision to make. You grow your business, you're going to piss people off. What do you do?
But you know what it is? It's also, it's on a different level. I'm just moving over a little bit, because what you heard me is, you heard me talk to some fighters sometimes, talk about contracts and things like that. It's just understanding that we both have a little bit of wiggle room, and let's try to make it work. We both have the give and take, and what are you giving? Like Chris said, what are you doing to go out there to promote yourself? Like you said, what are you going to do to be seen, to be known, to be heard at that event? What are you going to do? If you're going to do nothing and you're just going to fight a blah fight, don't expect to get paid more. If you're going to go out there and fight your ass off and do a lot, expect to get paid more and demand to get paid more, and you will.
Yeah, and I think that the proof is in the pudding. Go out there, make some noise, and next time you can make
what
that
boggles my mind is, Chris, you're there a lot when I do the pre-fight speech, right? Or are you? I don't think you are.
Yeah.
Anyway, you do it sometimes as well. But you do it sometimes, and I do it sometimes. And I say, listen, guys, I will bonus each and every one of you. Sometimes there's 24 fighters. I said, I will give 24 bonuses tonight if you go out there and fight your ass off. Don't take a knee. Don't back down. Fight your ass off. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Fight your ass off. Give these fans what they paid for. And I can only give out 3 or 4 bonuses because that's the only guys that go out and fight their ass off. Now, listen, not taking it away from the other guys that fought technical, but I'm talking about the guys that, turn their back. They get down. I mean, how many times am I banging on the canvas? Get up, get up, get up. Because, listen, if they're hurt, I'm never going to say get up. If they're really hurt, some guys I will up, but I want to pay you more. Because if you fight your ass off and I can pay you more, that's more people watching it, more people buying tickets. It's just a revolving door. It just keeps working. It just keeps working. So when I say that, fighters that are listening, please fight your ass off because I want to pay you more.
And if you've never seen one of Dave's speeches, I just want to put this out there because I think it was last week. We had a whole speech from Knuckle Mania. We aired some on the broadcast, some on the show, but the whole speech, like 3.5 minutes, I think, is up on the Bare Knuckle Show's YouTube, so you can see the speech he's talking about. And they do get fired up at the start. The one thing I want to say, this is something a little different, but we were kind of going through the speech like the Zabruder film the other day, and we noticed. Did you notice when you? Do you know what I'm going to say? Did you? Lido's laughing. Felony Bennett was next to you as you're giving the speech, and you didn't see it. This guy pops open a Mountain Dew or tries to have a Mountain Dew during your speech, which is a no-no in the locker room. You can't have it. Adam Rohrbach, grabs it right from him. Dude, it was the best. You should check out that video. Dave's speeches are highly motivational. It's on the Bare Knuckle Show YouTube. You can check it out afterwards. We put it up last week. But you do like to bonus them. I've seen you do it. Sometimes I hang around when you're bonusing, and hopefully more money falls out of your pockets and I can pick it up.
But what? I just want to explain that, and then I actually got to jump. Right. I want to tell you, I want a bonus, not because I'm freaking Santa Claus and I want to give out more money.
Product.
But if I bonus, that means you fought your ass off.
Yep.
That means the fans loved it. That means the people that are tuning in said that's the best stuff I could ever watch on TV. That's why I want to do it. Let me do it.
I agree. And what you don't know yet, we spoke about it before the show. David Feldman is going to bonus one person in the chat today for $5 million. You can just put it in there, put a love thing.
No, but what I am going to bonus one person. I am going to bonus one person in the chat 2 tickets to the first ever BKFC Fight Club.
Ooh, in Philly.
2 VIP tickets. 2
VIP tickets. How are we going to do the contest?
I don't know. You figure it out because I got to go.
Oh,
you figure
great.
It out.
Lay it on me.
Or actually, we're not going to do it today. We're going to do it next week.
All right, that way we can promote
that way we have time to plan it. But next week, I will give out 2 VIP tickets to the first ever BKFC Fight Club. It'll be so unbelievable, awesome. So viral. It's going to be amazing next week. Thank you, guys. Thank you, fans. I appreciate you. Chris, call me later on. I want to talk to you about a few things. Soch? Thanks for having me.
I was going to say, don't call
See
me.
you guys.
I can make a joke. Thank you for being nice to me today. Thanks, Dave. Hey, I think that maybe I have to think about this, Lidle. I have to think about it more. But next week, in order for fans to win these tickets, maybe we'll pick 2 fans, and then we'll get like Dave and somebody else and have them compete against something in the studio. It could be like a pie eating contest, something ridiculous to get like something fun, like a physical challenge. We have to think about it more, though. And then if your guy wins, you get the tickets. I think that's what we might do. We'll figure it out. Chris, I'm happy you're still here. I do have one more thing I want to talk to you about.
Let's hear it, baby. What do you got?
We announced it earlier. I know you've been watching. Thank you for hanging out in the chat and stuff. We announced the co-main and the main for Clearwater.
Yep.
Both fights I'm looking forward to. I just want to get your read on both those fights. First, the co-main. It was Ryan and Josh. It was Reber and Josh Ox. I always say his last name wrong. He's new.
Oxendine. Yeah, that great fight. The thing is, most people know Reber. They know what he brings to the table. Oxendine, he only fought for us once. He's fought for us, but he's had a lot of bare knuckle experience. So, he went against Travis and Thompson, and he looked really good. A good mover, and I know he's not used to this big ring, so that's what he really likes. So that could be a very good, interesting technical fight. I like it. We'll see exactly where both guys stand. Now, when you come to the main event, man, I absolutely love it. Jared Warren, pretty much in his hometown, where he's from, where he lives, where he trains. He's going to be there fighting. But Cook is no joke. And what we just talked about, I love the fact we're starting to bring more guys over. It's starting to become the global sport it needs to. We're starting to bring guys in from Canada. We're going to bring guys over from England. We're going to bring them. Hopefully we can just all over. I'd like to see Halakan, the guy, from Czech Republic. I mean, start getting some of our good high-level guys to fight all over the place. This is where the sport needs to go, and this is going to be very telling. He's the UK champ right now. How does that compare to what we have going on here in America? I can't wait for this card.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we kind of touched on earlier with Feldman, was that let's look how these guys compare. Let's get them ready. Let's see. This guy could be coming over to fight if he can, win this. I'm looking forward on a lot of levels. I'm looking forward to see Jared come back. We haven't seen Jared for about a year maybe, and then on top of that, I don't think Jared's lost since 2022. I was telling him that today. So it's going to be a great night to see him, a great night to see you. It'll be sweaty. It's outside at the Clearwater.
It's 2024
at the OCC. 2024. I'm being told my year. What did I get? That's right. Thank you, because I probably said something else. Right? Sometimes
you're saying 2022, but
it's 2024.
Yeah, his fight against Richmond was
that was 2024?
December 2024.
I don't remember. When was that the last time he lost?
I just remember it was December because I remember it was right before Christmas, and I'm like, oh, man, to go home feeling that way over the holidays.
21st, I think.
It was right before Christmas.
Bah humbug.
Yeah, bah humbug. But I'm looking forward to him come back Clearwater. That's always fun. Hopefully, Dave can ride that really cool motorcycle that he rode last year again in his dress shoes.
You know what I'm looking forward to the fact that what Dave said, we have a lot of guys that, and I hear this from fighters all the time, I'm not fighting enough. And I look, I'm like, yeah, you're not. I mean, we can't fight guys once a year. They need to fight 3 times a year.
Yep.
We need to be making sure that we're pushing these guys, and Dave said they're addressing it. That's all I wanted to hear.
Good.
Please make that a reality, because these fighters, they're desperate. They want to fight. I don't want to make them go someplace else and fight. Fight for us.
I agree. We want him here. We love him, and we're excited to see what our BKFC stars are going to bring us next. The fans love him. We proved that at Knuckle Mania. It was absolutely insane. The fans always love you, too. I notice every time I announce you, sometimes they go on the ring and announce the announcers. They go wild for Chris Lights Out Lidle. I don't know if you can ever hear it because your headphones are on. You act like you're not. Well, you act like you're not. I'm waving my arm. You're concentrating on your job. You're not even looking at me. It's ridiculous. I'm waving, and you're just trying to concentrate on your job. Why? I need
to focus more on you. You're right. Yeah.
I thank you for focusing on myself.
Yeah, Jonathan would love that in my ear. Chris, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm talking to Soch. You back off.
Yeah, but he wouldn't say he'd beat me. He'd come and start screaming at me. He wouldn't yell at you. I'd be berated in my ear, trying to make me laugh while I'm talking. I appreciate you coming on today. It's been a while since we've seen you, so thank you for taking the time to come on. I didn't know if Dave was coming on or not. Then he said he was, so I'm sorry the president ran into your time a little bit, but we're glad you were.
Well, it's all right. I'm sitting outside in the 77-degree weather.
Just shut up, dude.
I'm going to send you a postcard from Vegas. That's what I'm going to buy one today, and I'm going to send it to you. There you
go. You can send me all the. I've only been in Vegas like once or twice, and I think I was there for the Olympia, and all I know from Vegas was this: I won a couple bucks gambling just because I felt like I had to try. And I remember walking down the street and I was accosted, is that the word, by a woman dressed as a police officer, and she handcuffed me. And then she wouldn't let me go. She was trying to take me somewhere. She wasn't a real police officer. And then she demanded money to be let go. And I was like, get off me, lady. Then like money for a picture. Then I get these showgirls walking, hookers. It was cocaine. It was insane. I didn't do any of it, but it was everywhere. Some guy came up to me on the street and he goes, I got some party in my pocket. You want some? And I'm like, no, party in your pocket. It sounds kind of...
He wasn't talking about cocaine. He was hitting on you too.
Hey, man, look at the looks. Dashing good looks. Well, Chris is the GOAT, as they're saying in the chat. Chris, thank you for checking us out. Stay away from the police officers, the showgirls, the cocaine, and the hookers in Vegas, all right?
That's why I'm here. What are you talking about? That's fun.
You're so stupid.
Well, I guess I'll go back to Indy in the cold.
Yeah, I don't know how many hookers are back there, the ones in Indiana, what they look like. Ugh. Anyway, Chris Lidle, thank you. Did you cut him already?
No, he's still there.
He just shook his head at me. I think I saw him do that. Chris Lidle, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you.
See you guys.
See you, bro. All right. Let's finish up the mailbag, then we can get out of here. We went way off here. Oh, this guy. So I was talking about Elvin Brito signing to fight, and we're wondering where he's going to fight. Then another guy who wants to fight, it's been coming up nonstop. Matter of fact, he's somehow got a hold of my phone number. He's been texting me. He harasses me. We talked about him last week. I do like the guy, and I think there's something for him here. He wants the juggernaut, he keeps saying. He said that he'll do the fight for free. He wants it so bad. I don't know if that's going to be coming his way, as David Feldman said, not right yet anyway. So this is the guy. There he is. He calls himself the Knuckle Maniac, Cody Vital. He sent this to me. It's scary.
Brian Soscia is avoiding the maniac. What? Brian Soscia is avoiding the maniac. What? Brian Soscia is avoiding the maniac. What? Why, Brian? Why?
So if I'm dead next week and I'm not here, you're going to know where I went. That got sent to me. And I'm like, dude, I said last week, I'm not avoiding you. I'm a big fan of the Knuckle Mania. For life. There you go. Look, Knuckle Mania, for life. I think you're awesome. You gave us the flag that sits behind Brandon right now when Hulk Hogan died. You're a great guy. You're hilarious. But we're not sure what's in store next. When we figure it out, we'll have you on. We'll talk to you. I think he's just going to show up one day. I'm kind of nervous about it. Do we have security?
I like the beef. I hope he storms.
But
I invite him to storm the studio and fuck with you.
I think, well, he won't be able to find the new studio. That's the problem.
Oh, that's true.
So that's a good thing. So I don't know. It's not dislike. I just want to bring it up, Cody. I think you're awesome. But when we find a spot for you here on the show, the producers, when they tell me I can bring you on, I'll bring you on.
Bring him on.
You're not. I didn't mean you. I'm pointing to the other producers behind the wall.
Oh, okay.
And Woodrow and the guys. All right.
Woodrow.
Yeah, Woodrow. He's been around since my radio days. I love. Great. He's really helpful. All right, KO of the week. Let's get to that. This KO of the week comes in from Joseph. It's a KO on a bike. Oh, man. Oh, yo. Oh, my God. What do you think those people were thinking? It's like, what? Holy crap. What a good knockout of the week. Brutal. Right into the concrete. Again, if you're not watching this show, you don't want to miss stuff like this. We appreciate where you're listening on audio, but you can always like us and follow us and get on the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube. Also, the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram. You can hit us up there, and you can send anything you'd like in, because I don't know if we did this, the Bare Knuckle Show at gmail.com. Love going through your emails. Another regular here we haven't heard from a while. It looks like, it's Sammy Oh Shit. These videos make you say oh shit. Let's watch. Little rollerblading going on there. Oh, my God. So that person just walking down the street, and that rollerblader's out of control. Oh, my God. Are you mad at the person that did that to you? I mean, are you? Would you be mad at somebody that's out of control? I don't think it was on purpose. Holy crap. Luckily, that lady landed on her derriere, so at least that's cushioned.
Smack the back of her head. I'd be like, you're an idiot. I'd be very pissed.
I think she was out of control, and she was trying to grab on
just fell on that giant ass.
That's what I just said. She falls in her derriere. She'll be okay. The other lady's hit her head.
Yeah.
You got to hope you hit your head on her ass right there. Look at that. And she's wearing white. If you got a big ass, it doesn't make sense to wear white. Anyway. Well, maybe it does. Some people might like that. I don't know. All right. Well, there you go. Samuel shit. Thank you for that. Other than that, let's go through the upcoming shows. And I want to remind you, as we do this, hit the love button, hit the bell. The Bare Knuckle Show. You make sure you like it on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, I didn't remind you. If you're on Instagram or anywhere else, I'm not going to see what you're writing. I want to see what you have to say. Make sure you hit the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube. It's not the BKFC account. It's the Bare Knuckle Show. All right. And then like it and all that other stuff. We appreciate you being here. Cody Vidal is Jason Voorhees. That's what somebody wrote. Destruction is coming. Jomi saying, he felt stupid when he stood up. LOL. Who felt stupid when they stood up? I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, here's our upcoming schedule. Let's take a look at that. Coming up March 14th, I'm looking forward to this one. That's going to be Fight Night Newcastle. Of course, you have Mick Terrell returning home. They're going to go nuts for him for the vacant UK heavyweight title against Ghost McFarlane, a guy who I talked to the other day, full personality. Can't wait for this fight. Then you also have Gary Fox for the UK featherweight championship, the champion versus James Lights Out Lilly, the warrior poet. We love him. Also on that card, it's not pictured, but we have the dude from WWE, from Authors of Pain, debuting. And we're excited to see what he's going to do. So we'll have more content rolling out on that guy and more info about him soon. But yeah, from Authors of Pain, big time in WWE for a minute. But he's very real because he was in, I think, Bellator and stuff before that. All right, then we have March 20th, our home away from home, like Sean likes to say, Hollywood, Florida. Tickets available, BKFC.com at the Hollywood Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the seminal Hollywood Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Champ Kai Stewart with his toughest challenge to date, Nico the Iron Gaffey, the King versus the Iron Gaffey. We're looking forward to that. I've heard of some other great fights on that card as well. I don't know if they've been released, so I'll wait on those. And then let's continue. If you want to see them, BKFC.com, by the way. I'm an idiot. I might have forgotten something. March 28th, we're going to be back for our third time, our residency. It's ending. I don't know when we'll be back there again. So if you're anywhere in the area of Connecticut, Mohegan Sun, make sure you show up March 28th. It'll be a great fight. We're looking forward to Parker Porter versus Hayes Wilson. So that'll be a good heavyweight brawl, a big heavyweight battle. But again, I don't know when we'll be back there again because we've been there a lot in our residency. So make sure you get those tickets now if you're anywhere in the area, bkfc.com at the Mohegan Sun. April, I mean, look at this. Fight Club. We talked about it April 7th. Next week on the show, apparently we're giving 2 VIP passes out. That was announced by David Feldman today. Let's see if that announcement comes to fruition. I hope it does. We'll come up with an idea for that. And I'm just excited to learn more about this at the 2300 Arena in Philly, also known as the ECW Arena, April 7th, Bare Knuckle Fight Club debut. If it's as cool as the commercial, I can't wait. Also, by the way, last week David was on giving the rules out. We put that up on the shorts on the Instagram channel and the YouTube channel. If you want to know the rules, you can check it all out there. Bare Knuckle Fighting at BKFC Hawaii. What is the joke? Everybody's getting laid on April 11th. Come on out, BKFC Hawaii. It's going to be beautiful weather and some beautiful violence there. BKFC.com. Stay updated with that. Then we go back to the Mile High City. BKFC Denver, Colorado. April 17th, the day after my birthday. If you want to throw presents at me, I'll catch them in the ring in the squared circle. We're going to be there, bkfc.com for tickets. I'm looking forward to that. Denver's always loud and proud. They're always insane. And then April 18th, somebody's going to die. We head to one of these production guys. I don't know how you guys are going to do this. We head to April 18th, like 5 hours after Denver. We'll be in Australia doing BKFC Australia. And then after Australia, which we've been trying to get there forever, we just announced it today. You knew about it ahead of time. BKFC Fight Night, Clearwater, and or Tampa Bay, as Kevin Smith would tell me. Call Tampa Bay. Call it Tampa Bay. Local guy down there. April 24th will be there with Warren versus Cook and Reber versus Oxidine. It's all going to be there. BKFC.com. That'll be at the OCC Roadhouse. Paul Sr., I know, likes to come to that from Orange County Choppers. I'm looking forward to that. Always a fun venue. Then we're back in Salt Lake City, Utah. Love Salt Lake City, Utah. May 15th, where I'm going to marry 16 women that night. BKFC.com. Polygamy does live, and I'm excited to see how it works there. I make the same jokes every week. I made a different joke like that last week. We do love going to Salt Lake City. Always fun time there at the Maverick Center. Going to be jam-packed May 15th. Make sure you're tuned in. And then BKFC Palm Desert, California, Acrisure Arena. Actually, we talked about the Knuckle Maniac. I remember being at the Acrisure Arena. He fought there last time in Palm Desert, and I was walking out, and he made me cut a wrestling promo. So if you think I don't like you, Cody, I did like a 5-minute wrestling promo talking about how great you were. And then I think we choked the reporter, me and you, after that. I had scared the kid. Acrisure Arena, BKFC.com, Palm Desert, California. We're going back to Cali. It's going to be a fun time, a loud, boisterous crowd. We're looking forward to that. Love how he says, Dora loves how we say the thing we drink. Hey, wait, I know I shouldn't. Dave Jr.'s, I see him just walking in. Dave, you have a Delco accent. Can you say the thing we drink that's called H2O? They love it. They want to hear us how we say it. Oh, he doesn't have headphones on. Can you cue Dave Jr. to get on the mic? Yeah. I thought the producer would cue.
Water.
No, say it the right way, Dave.
No, I'm not from Delco anymore.
You chase. Say how you got a bad Delco accent. You've cleaned it up a little bit. Say it.
Water.
They love it in the Czech.
Scumbag Delco accent.
Clear water. Am I saying it right? Water, clear water.
Say printer.
What? Printer.
What's wrong with printer?
Printer. You guys do printer instead of printer.
Is that weird, printer?
That's another one.
I can't say towel the correct way. I say, give me a towel. A towel. It's
How do
towel.
you say the Italian appetizer that's like the fried squid? How do you say that?
People get mad at me.
Come on.
All the Medigods say, "Can I have some calamari?"
That's not how you say it.
That's not
here.
how I say it.
Nope.
I say galamad.
Galamad.
Give me some galamad.
That's how they say it in Italy.
Yeah, I mean,
Right off the boat.
I like that, man. I never liked that when I was younger. Probably about in my 20s, I got a taste for that, and I got a taste for sushi a couple of years ago. I know what Evan got a taste for in his 20s, but he's moved on from that. So we know he's married now. He's very happy. Evan, does she still cook you the same thing you had a taste for in your 20s? Oh, Evan can't hear me.
What?
Yeah, never mind. I know you didn't have headphones on. Anyway, guys.
You took my seat.
I was summoned. I didn't want to.
Look, if somebody, I got to tell you, if anybody's going to take your seat in the company, if we're getting ready to close out, come sit down. But if somebody's going to take your seat, he's the guy to do it, right? He's the guy to do it. I get okay. Hey, Junior, they're saying they're excited to see you. Pot knots.
There we go.
Let's see what else. Hi, Evan. How are you?
Hey.
How are you? Get your bucked up.
I forgot when I sit here, I actually got to push buttons.
Yeah, and you got to act like you care.
That's right.
Shit.
Let's do a pit check. Are you still sweating?
Yeah.
Show him. Oh, he's got it. That's the testosterone he told me. How about you? How you doing there, Junior?
I think I'm.
These
doing
buffed
okay
up
now.
shirts are really good.
They're awesome.
But they go right into your armpit. No,
That's
you're good. They go right into my armpit. So there's no airflow in there. So I get instant pit sweat. And I'm going to work out in the new gym today, so I figured I would just wear it.
The kid's all black.
And
I
don't
did
care
mine
if
this
it's-
morning.
Yeah, we got the gym now. So as soon as we get done the show, we
Kinda.
kind of.
What do you mean, kinda?
I heard it's not done yet.
It's
He was
not done
complaining
yet.
earlier.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
good
done
enough.
Yet. It's,
Well, it's
you
not
can
good
get
enough
it
to
done.
shoot on camera yet, is it?
Yeah.
it's better than some of the hotels we go to.
Sure. I need some
Especially
new
the one in
buffed up
Connecticut.
shirt. I got pitters in this one.
Pitters.
Pitters.
Do you know how to take your? I read this yesterday.
It's only these shirts though. I'm not like
If
I
you
don't
wear
really get
if you wear a
sweaty.
white shirt or a shirt like that and you're sweating and you get like a pit stain on there, so that pit stain comes from deodorant, from what I understand.
No, it comes from sweating.
Well, it's the deodorant. It's the deodorant sweating into your fabric.
Oh.
Look it up. So they say that you can put what do they say, salt or rubbing? There's peroxide, some way to get those out if you ever want to, or just buy a new shirt for fun.
Just put some rubbing alcohol. Just rub it all over your body.
There you
And
go.
then you're supposed to light it on fire after that, right? That's what they told me.
No, it's very tight for an XL. It's like
That's an XL.
yeah.
Maybe
I'm-
you're just
I'm
getting
pretty
bigger.
Bulk
yeah,
season.
I'm pretty thick.
Maybe maybe it's just working for you.
Yeah, it could be.
Let's all take our shirts off when the show's over
And
and
then our
frolic
pants.
around and. All right, Gino. They like my shirt. Gino, the greatest rock band. Well, thank you. I probably got us canceled from YouTube for showing Gino or on my shirt.
They are not the greatest rock band.
Who's the greatest?
Greatest metal band of all time is Iron Maiden, without a
That's
doubt.
not a bad choice. That's not a bad
That's
choice.
the only choice.
Not a bad choice. Well, that's a different kind, though.
That's metal. Yeah,
Yeah. I think Guns N' Roses, dude, Appetite for Destruction. Look at that album.
it's a great album.
Those guys, I don't think anybody was older than maybe 24, 26 years old. They were a lot younger. I think 24 and younger when they wrote that. To be kids that age, to write that album, be on drugs out of your mind, out of your mind on drugs. There's not a bad song on that album. That's probably one of the best albums I think that is out there. I really do. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best, but it's one of the best. I have to think about it more. So, now you got fighters asking where the gym is. So you better not give the address out anytime soon.
Anybody's welcome except for Travis Thompson and Big Ben, Little Ben.
Little Ben can come in here. He's keeping the schedule of Josh Dyer. We talked to Josh Dyer. By the way, did you hear that? Did you guess?
No, I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
Josh Dyer ate over 5 pounds. I think it was.
I
5
did see that. I saw that last week, right?
Do you know how long it took him? It was under 60 minutes. What will be your guess? We got the official number today.
I don't think he would fuck around.
And I'll tell you this, to put the pressure on, your father came in last week, and he guessed, and Josh claims he told nobody but us. Senior guessed it right on the button. Exact. No way. I forgot to even tell him that.
I'm going to say 44.
All right. They were saying 45-something last week, you guys. I was saying 56-something. A lot of the people in the chat were thinking the 30s, the 40s. No, it ended up being right on the button. Senior wins the prize.
Yeah.
52 minutes. There's no... What if someone had to leak that to him?
Who's Senior?
Yeah, you think
100%.
that's just Josh claims he told nobody. So I don't know. Senior's probably like, I'll give you $50 if you don't tell him I told me. But he guessed it right on. Rick's talking about 90s rock bands, by the way. But the thing is, dude, they were 90s, but they were 80s Guns N' Roses too when they're hitting 87, 88, 89. So that's, I don't know. We have to get to that. We have to. What was that show called back in the day on the radio on WIP?
Making the Band? Oh.
No, the one when I would listen to Big Daddy Graham, they'd have the layover show or something. Or what was it called?
Crossover.
No, they didn't call it that. They called it like that's kind of what we're doing now, but there's no show after me.
Yeah.
We're kind of just BSing. This is the non-bare knuckle part.
Yeah,
of
the real show.
Yeah, well, if the real show, we won't have it. Even though there's no FCC for us right now, we'll be somehow ripped off. We wrote the real show.
Well,
give me another rock band. Top frontman. Oh, that's different than Iron Maiden.
That's a fantastic.
He's a great
Bruce
frontman.
Dickinson is one of the best frontmen.
He's a great frontman, but there's different reasons. What are you rating the frontman on?
I mean, he comes out in
He was awesome.
a
I
red
did see him.
coat
I
with
did see him.
waving the flag. Yeah, those concerts are fun. Another good.
You've seen him?
Yeah.
How many times?
I saw them once. They opened for Ghost at the Prudential Center. That's when Ghost was like still opening for people. Yeah, that was a good show.
I saw them with you said Iron Maiden, right?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw.
Eddie, he comes out with the fucking.
Doesn't Bruce like fly the plane to the gigs, or used to get a pilot?
He's a pilot. I don't know if he still does.
Well, I saw them with Alice Cooper, who I'm excited to see coming back to Philly at the MM Barbecue. Alice Cooper, I was a big fan of him, but I went. I like Iron Maiden, but I went for Alice Cooper, and I was like, the stage show was it's like Kiss, it's like a show. So if you take the show out of it, like all the stuff in the background, you're just talking about just talented frontmen, which I love him. You got David Lee Roth. Come on, he was great front Van Halen.
I just saw Metallica not too long over the summer. They were awesome.
Yeah, but they're loud too. But how are they as far as on stage? They're just
good presence.
But they don't have much. I don't want to say they don't talk a lot, right? They're more.
He talks a decent amount. At least the one I went to, and I was in the. They have the stage is like a giant. It's called the Snake Pit. It's a giant wraparound, like stage, and you can go in the middle of it.
Where's this at?
That was at
Link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there. I saw Poison there.
Wow.
Recently. I got off a plane.
They're still...
No, I got off a plane like a year or two ago. My kids were away with my wife. They were at their grandmom's house.
I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I got off a plane by myself, and I bought tickets, and I went right to the show. It was like Def Leppard, Poison. Who else was there? Oh, Motley Crue.
Nice.
That's what made me think of it was Motley Crue.
I'm trying to think. There was one other band there too, but I'll tell you what, Motley Crue is much. And great frontman used to be Vince Neil. Now Vince Meal.
Vince Meal, yeah.
Yes, who talks about? Do you ever hear that thing where he's talking about
well,
cheeseburgers?
That's like AC/DC now. You see Angus still trying to.
He was great too.
Yeah.
They're saying Ozzy. They all love Ozzy in the chat. Ozzy, yeah, Ozman cometh. Yeah. Ozman goeth away. We miss Ozzy, but I think that frontman, you got David Lee Roth, but the one guy we're not mentioning here is he's got to be. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna do it like this. No one's gonna know but me, and maybe some in the chat when he goes, plays with his hair, and he goes, people, and he wears makeup, and he goes, people, you've been coming to see me for years. Now how about I come out and see all of you? It's Paul Stanley. I steal some of his lines when he do shows.
Yeah, you do. That's it.
When I don't feel welcomed, I want you to welcome me. That's a Paul Stanley
coming out
thing.
to see you.
But it works.
Yeah.
So I think he's good too. Rob Halford, the most underrated vocalist in metal history. I don't think he's underrated. I think he's amazing. Rob Halford, Judas Priest. I saw him at the Ozfest. Ozzy with Black Sabbath. Ozzy was sick. He couldn't perform. Rob Halford came on with Judas Priest, took like a 15-minute break, and then came out in front of Black Sabbath and did all their songs. And people were pissed. I'm like, this is metal history.
Judas Priest, I like, I don't listen to a lot of their songs. Electric Eyes, good.
Breaking the Law.
Breaking the Law, yeah.
Now, if you listen to some of those songs now with a different ear, I'm not going to get into it on the show. Go look up, and I like Rob Halford, but go look up Rob Halford. Go look up what allegedly happened and what he did to certain people in the music industry. One of them being, you remember Warrant?
Yeah.
Janie Lane, he's passed away, I think, since. But
Warrant,
not because of that. Warrant.
Cherry Pie.
Cherry Pie, Where the Down Boys Go, Uncle Tom's Cabin, all of them, dude. Dirty Rotten Philly, Stinking Rich, he had some great ones.
No.
They had that ballad, too, was the ballad. Heaven isn't too far away.
Oh, everybody's tuning out now.
They're rated gold, platinum. So he actually, look it up online if you get a chance, and you want to read about what he did to Janie Lane allegedly. I mean, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. You can imagine. Joey Ramone had one of the greatest. They're going the Ramones. Wow, people are liking the music.
What are they saying?
How do you forget about the Ramones?
Are we just on 90s? Well, 90s is when we started getting into grunge. You've got
but
that's more Brandon's territory. He's a big Alice in Chains.
They ruined my hair. Alice in Chains was good.
Yeah.
That's my workout playlist, Alice in Chains.
Look up. I would have figured you more for like a Britney guy or like Taylor in your workout.
Nickelback.
You do like Nickelback. I have no problem with Nickelback. I interviewed Chad Kroger one time, and I asked him that question. I said, "Why does everybody hate on you guys?" He's like, "What?" This is when CDs were still being sold more. He's like, "Why do we have one of the #1 CDs ever sold? Everyone hates us. It makes no sense." The first time I ever tried acid, I was 15 at a Black Sabbath concert. Well, thank you for that, Rick. Brian, stop dating yourself and name at least one band that came out of since '92. You aren't that old. Yeah, Brian Ciano saying that. The problem is rock bands. Are there any?
They don't really exist.
No, you can't really.
Music is complete shit nowadays.
It's terrible. There's one. I'll tell you. It's sad to say this, but if you listen to rock music and you like Zeppelin, Greta Van Fleet,
Yeah.
Does they sound like Zeppelin?
They sound just like them.
Yeah, but that's why they're
when
good.
I heard that the first time on the radio, I was like, "What the is this?"
Did Zeppelin release a new song? Is
it sounds
AI?
just like Robert Plant.
I mean, we had like Jet. Remember Jet? They were great.
Cold Hard Bitch.
Yeah,
That one,
there were so many good Jet
Cold
songs,
Hard Bitch.
and they just dropped off. At least I don't know. Rock radio is dying around the country. Rock stars, you're not. Who's left? What major rock bands are left? Think about this.
I mean, Rolling Stones are still going.
Yeah, I mean,
going
I love the Stones, but
Yeah.
when we're dealing with them, I mean, what are we gonna do? Stuff them and prop them up one day?
Probably.
I know. Look at what's Kiss doing? Kiss has like AI of themselves now doing concerts. Yeah. So that'd be. But seriously,
Holograms.
yeah. Thank you. Is there any rock music today?
Not new, really. No, I can't think of any.
But but here's the problem. Even when like screw you for saying that. But even when a like a good rock song comes out or a song from a band we liked back in the day, it's kind of our fault because no one will care about the new song. They want all the old hits.
Yeah.
Play the hits, man. That's what I want.
No.
I mean, Ozzy would release newer stuff, and then he's not here anymore. I mean, even his last release, Metallica, like I remember when Saint Anger came out, it was a big deal. But what have we seen? Like seriously, can you think, Dave? Is there any like bands that have released anything good?
Nothing.
Where are we at?
It's not what I guess that's not what
not what it
the
used to
people
be.
want. You know, do people want rock anymore?
They want Cardi B.
That's it.
What does she do? Whatever she does, she's an idiot. She's one of the dumbest people I've ever heard speak in my life.
I haven't heard a lot from Cardi B.
You are better. You're smarter for that. Oh, Shinedown. Okay, Sienna, just be quiet. Shinedown, local band. They're Philly guys, I think.
Are they really?
Yeah, actually, is it Shinedown? I think so. And actually, the guy I know, Matt, was booking concerts with them. But they also Christina Perry. I think she was in the Twilight soundtrack. I think one of them's her cousin. Muse. I was at a funeral with Muse. They walked into a funeral and nobody knew they
Remember
were.
we were getting on a plane and the guy in front of us was the guitarist from Puddle of Mud.
Was it Puddle of Mud?
Yeah, you were like, you know, he had a guitar or something on his back, and you were like, "You look like a rock star or something."
Like
And
Puddle of
he's
Mud, you
like,
ever heard?
"Yeah,
Was
I
it
play
Puddle of Mud?
Yeah, and I was
The
like,
numbers-
"I know that one song." I was like,
Oh yeah, it was
fucking
the
hates
Control.
me.
There was the Control one too.
That's the only song I know.
Yeah, she fucking hates. Yeah, and it goes
My
yeah.
voice. That's my ringtone for my wife.
What band was this? My headphones were off.
Puddle of Mud.
Oh yeah, that's like blurry, like dun.
Yeah,
dun,
they had some
dun,
good
dun,
ones.
dun.
But this guy's saying Foo Fighters still kick ass. Like
I love Foo
Foo
Fighters.
Fighters are great.
Yeah.
They're fooking awesome.
There you go.
I said that on the radio one time. I'm like, I was at the Foo Fighters concert. It was fooking awesome. You would have thought I killed somebody. I thought I was going to get suspended. Muse, like I was saying, I saw them at a funeral.
I heard Muse is pretty good.
Dude, they
like
were-
their live shows are
Well,
pretty
dude,
insane.
If it's who I'm thinking of, and I think it is, Brookhaven, Pennsylvania, Our Lady of Charity Church. I was there for a funeral. My friend's brother passed away, and he was an artist, and he knew him. I think he was touring with him or something. They showed up, and they did not look like they were dressed for a funeral. They were dressed like rock stars, and they sat in the back, and they had an acoustic, and I watched them walk all the way up the front of the church and did probably one of the most beautiful versions of Amazing Grace I've ever heard in my life. It just didn't match how they looked and what they were doing. That tells you a lot about stuff.
Did you shed a tear?
Yeah, I was. When did I cry recently? I cried the other day.
This morning, right before the show started.
No, that's when I bitch. Crying and bitching are two different things. What did I cry about? There's something recently where my eyes watered. Oh, I'll tell you what it was, and I don't care. Screw you
Say
all. When I was watching the hockey game, Johnny Hockey.
I knew it.
yeah.
I knew it was going to be
Johnny
someone
Gordeau.
talking.
I didn't even mean to. I was watching it, and my kids were sitting there, so I didn't, want them to wonder why I was crying. Thank God they didn't see me, but like, I was fine. Then they took a group picture, and then they held up his jersey. I thought that was cool. But then I'm thinking, these dicks, they get a group picture when they want it. They're saying Johnny Gordeau is great, but they're not taking a picture with the jersey they're holding up. Then I realized they're waiting, and they got two players went and got his two little kids.
Yeah, that was great.
Brought them and took a picture. I don't know what even happened. My eyes, I know you're not like me. I'm very emotional.
Yeah.
Very emotional. He's all laughing. My eyes started to water, and I got like, I think it's my kids were there, and I thought, man, these kids are going to grow up without a dad for something he didn't even mean to happen. It's just him and his brother, I think, too, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was a beautiful moment. When's the last time you cried? Never.
Never. I couldn't tell you. Maybe I was a
Really? You can't think of the last time you had a little tear in your eye about something?
No.
I don't believe that.
I would tell you. I wish I'm like.
I cried when I got married.
What's
I did.
really?
I get triggered with that kind of stuff, like
I
the
never
kid
cry.
stuff.
Yeah,
I get triggered by that a lot.
I remember everybody was like, "Oh, you're gonna cry when when your wife walks down the aisle. I was like, why? Your whole family's laughing at you.
That's not why I cried. I couldn't tell you what happened.
All your groomsmen laughing behind.
How can you cry when Nate is the one marrying you?
That was the best.
Yeah, for people that are new to the show,
I couldn't stop laughing.
That was so good.
They don't know that the people that are new to the show. Nate Shook.
Nate officiated my
the
wedding.
Matchmaker. He's a doctor,
and he did good. He stepped out of the way when it was time to kiss.
He knows what to do. He did. He went,
he was quick. I loved it.
It was like a 5-minute shotgun wedding,
and we were all late too.
Yeah, that's why it was quick because we were late. I was late with you.
You were with us, right?
I was late with you.
It started at 5. I think we walked out of there by like 5:12. We were done.
Yeah, I didn't even get a seat. We just stood to the side.
Right to the party.
Well, that was Nate. For those of you, again, we have to add color to this because there's newer people watching. It was a long time ago. Nate is our matchmaker, and Nate is his doctorate in theology, pastoral counseling, something like that. Yeah. He's like our chaplain here.
He's my spiritual guide.
Did you talk to him? Did you have to have the sometimes Catholics you have to meet.
Me and Nate had a great talk once though. We were in Scottsdale at the Bare Knuckle
in the hot
Chateau,
tub,
and we talked about UFOs for like 2 hours outside.
Wasn't Lieben or somebody there at the time?
It was me. It was me, Shook, and Chris Lieben. We were sitting outside talking about UFOs, and then we played pool for like an hour.
How was Nate at pool? What was his pool? What was Nate Shook's pool?
Lieben destroyed us both at pool.
Oh yeah, she's a fighter. He's good at everything.
Yeah.
What about Nate?
That really is the good old days. I know we say it every time I'm on.
What did it sound like? What did it sound like when Nate would call his shot in pool? Can anybody?
Yeah, it's a Brandon thing.
Brandon's wait. Brandon's ready.
Wait, what's the situation?
Nate Shook calling a shot.
No, he's playing
ball, corner pocket.
He's playing.
I mean, that was pretty good.
I want to hear you do it,
repeat
Brandon,
that.
too.
Nah, I don't know.
8 ball, corner pocket. He'd say, let's bet $100 on this game.
Yellow stripes.
We did like a tryout on Halloween too, because Nate hates Halloween. We all had to work on Halloween. It was the first Arizona.
We did a
show.
We just did a show on Halloween recently.
Look,
November 1st.
Tony Loco Soto's in the chat. He's saying I like the new Office Boys, but then he goes on to say Nate by the book Shook. That's what he's calling him, dude. We've heard Nate the Crook Shook, the Lion King, Nate the Naysayer, and now we're hearing Nate by the book Shook. I like to call him Nate, my friend.
Somebody
Shook.
said Ramstein. Getting back to
I said
that's a fucking great dude. Yeah, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying, but yeah. And they're really big with the pyro too.
And there's a great thing. I was when I was younger. It was like a seedy strip club in the Poconos. It's called Planet Pocono. I don't know if it's still there. It was horrible. I went there for a super arcade, and they had like a pole position and one other thing. And then you had to go in this basement. I'll never forget. It was the first time I saw Corona in a can. That wasn't big back then. And then if you wanted a back room dance, you had to go like into a dungeon almost. It was weird. Planet Pocono. Look it up if you're in the Poconos. I don't know if it's still there. The point is, what was the point of the story?
I don't know. We were talking about Ramstein.
Oh, I heard. Here's the thing. I'm not normal. When I go to, you've been to one, I think, right? You said you and
Strip
Brandon?
club. Me and Brandon, yeah.
One. It was his birthday or something.
Tattletale
in Atlanta,
Georgia.
Yeah,
that's a big one, I think.
it is. That's in that Motley Crue song. It's in Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yep, that's that's right.
Rocking in Atlanta at the Tattletale.
Yeah,
we
that's
went.
right.
Me, him, Shim.
Paris, France. Forgot the name. Remembered romance. So
Shout out to Rogue.
Was that the stripper Rogue?
That was Brandon's girl.
Was that the girl's name, Rogue?
Yeah.
What was she like, man?
She showed me her butthole.
There you have it.
That's it.
Wow, well, that should be the end of the show there. But
Good night, everyone.
Well,
that's it.
how much?
Have a great week.
Did she wipe first? Was it gross? You never know. Well, Tattletale's is high class. I'll never forget Jonathan, the director. I'm at a show, and in my ear,
Emmy Award winner.
Yeah, as a multi-time Emmy Award winner.
God.
Our director.
That's disgusting.
So they talked to me. That was the greatest thing ever, Brandon. They talked to me in my ear when I'm talking to you at the show. And at one point, some guy, I forget where we were, but I've had this happen like twice. He mooned me.
Yikes.
And Jonathan goes in my ear. I started laughing on the mic. I'm like, sir, put that away. God. And Jonathan goes, it was too late. I missed the joke. Jonathan's like, you should have said, sir, if you're going to do that, you could at least wipe first. I should have said that, dude. Matter of fact, I was thinking about this the other day. There was the reason I was talking about Planet Pocono, the strip club, is because there was a song by Ramstein. I want to say it was called like Strip For Me or something like that. I don't know the song, but it was an awesome song, dude. It was awesome. Actually, speaking of strip club, there was a band called Orgy that was really good too. They were really good. They had a really good one too. I don't remember the name of the damn song. Alex the Terrible goes, I believe. Oh, Alex the Terrible. He's a Ramstein, but he's Slaughtered to Prevail.
Yep.
What the hell? Where were we headed here?
What was the secret that you and Senior were talking about when we had to mute everything?
I don't know if it's Junior, but Junior, do you know that?
Spill it.
What's that?
It's not the thing. Be careful because
You have to tell me off air.
So we talked about something, me and you, earlier when I first got here, and Senior came in here with this secret. And I thought that's what he meant. I'm like, oh, that's going to be great. And it was something else
So
completely.
that means some random person's going to be posting it on Twitter. In, a couple
No, I
hours.
never said what it was. And then I said, turn the mics off and tell me what you mean. And I realized he was talking about something different that you kind of know about, Evan.
There's like I think
Don't
I
talk
know.
about it because you blow things out. Be careful.
I do.
That's why they won't tell me anything.
leak.
Yeah, but at least Cedar can do it. It's his company. We get yelled at. But the other thing involves, I don't want to get too deep. I'll tell you after the show, but it involves something that's very cool.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure that announcement is going to come on this program next Tuesday.
That's what he said. We'll see you next Tuesday. I'm excited about that.
See you next Tuesday.
Like that. So that's really going to happen. That's not one of these hollow announcements he always promises us.
We're working through some paperwork.
Oh, wow.
Some budgetary items.
Don't get caught up in the red. You make sure you have the Bare Knuckle shows
budgetary items.
green M&Ms sorted, okay? Budget. What do you do? Dave, give us another hint. Can you give us another hint? No. Well, you can do it because you can't yell it yourself.
On the spot.
I don't want anybody
don't
leaking
go.
it.
Be careful.
It's on the same lines of what we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes, so I'll leave it at that.
Strip clubs?
Yes.
Dirty butthole.
Rogue is making her BKFC debut in the 115-pound division. And
Can she make 15?
What's for lunch today? Are we getting lunch today?
She's going to be a heavyweight, bro, from the pictures I heard. I saw you showed me.
I can't remember. Honestly.
He's that drunk.
Probably dead.
Can we call, Shim?
Rogue, call in, Rogue.
Call
Rogue, if
Shim
you're out
live
there.
on the show.
That'd be great.
Oh man!
Talk about FCC. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I think that, let's see who else they're saying. Metallica, Gwar. Rick Walsh says Gwar. For a band. So I've seen Gwar
I
live.
remember seeing Gwar on Viva La Bam.
Yeah, well,
they played a show there.
It's
like at Castle Bam.
You get soaked in blood when you go to Gwar. It's Gwar. It's crazy.
Well, it's like going to a BKFC show.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
We should have Gwar perform there.
We should.
So
CKY.
I don't know if it was a Damon Feldman, not David, a Damon Feldman production. Maybe I don't think it was. I think it was another local wrestling guy named High Society Dave Shahadi, and he was a promoter. And Gwar was going to wrestle at the show at the Kahuna, the big Kahunaville. in Delaware. Yeah. And so they said, all right, we're going to set up a ring in this random backyard in Coatesville. So I went to it. And you can
Coatesville?
Yeah, right? He's like, you need to show the guy from Gwar how to work, how to wrestle. Mm-hmm. So I went there with High Society Dave Shotty. I think it was someone's house he was squatting in or something. I don't know what he was doing. And we went there. We had the ring set up, and we wrestled with the guy from Gwar. Techno Destrucno, I think was his name. And this guy was cool as hell. He was talking about maybe scalping somebody in the ring, like ripping their scalp off.
Wow.
He said he had the special effects to do it. And then it was the best thing ever. Not into this, but it was interesting to say. We taught him how to wrestle with all his gear on. It was really weird. And then afterwards, Techno Destrucno was like an old dude that's going bald, like in real life. And he's sitting there cooking us burgers in the grill, smoking a joint. It's a good, cool Gwar story.
You ever heard of the band Mudvayne?
Yeah.
I don't know, it just popped in my head.
Do you know them?
I heard stories about them, and I've listened to a couple songs. I remember like the lead singer was like supposed to be super dirty or something. He would like wear the same outfit to every show.
Tommy Lee said that in The Dirt, the book I read. He was like, dude, when I went to go meet Pamela Anderson, he goes, I knew she liked dirty rock stars.
Oh, God.
So I didn't shower, and I smelled my one of their dirty shirt and ripped jeans, and she just wanted to bang.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The first words, I think, in The Dirt from Motley Crue is, we called her Bullwinkle because she looked like a moose. And then you know what they would do to make sure their wives and girlfriends didn't understand they were being cheated on?
What?
They would go to the local 7-Eleven. They would buy $1 burritos. Mm-hmm. They'd cook them very warm, and then they'd stick themselves inside the burrito and smash it around on their area before they went back so it didn't smell like the girl. This is all in the book.
Oh.
You got to read. You got to be a scholar like me.
Wow.
I'm not paying for a third hour here, so let's wrap it up.
Are we? Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. Is that why the play-out music was on? You
yeah.
got to pay for this? Jake, stop. Anyway.
See ya.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are the best. See you next week. Let's go. Ah!